this week, so we didn't do a ton. It was mostly roleplay, so.
Yes, it was. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Start to your weekend at least. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further by joining our community, you are more than welcome to do that. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you can do so right here on our channel. You just hit that little join button. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our campaigns, we have an open slot available in this game, an open slot available in our Saturday early game, and an entire open campaign. Ooh. For our Friday earlies. So, without further ado, Ebriel, what happened last session?
Okay, so after dealing with the rebel base being destroyed, we made our way towards the witch's hut, which is right outside the woods that we needed to go through. We were told that the witch would be able to get us through the woods because we had to get her permission, is what we were told. The old lady, the old halfling lady, got us mostly there, and then she decided she needed to leave afterwards because she didn't feel safe anymore, and she had other things to do. But before she left, she did tell us that we need to get a bunch of crawdads for the witch, which we did. A killer whale in a freshwater lake. I don't know how that works, but it's whatever. It's D&D. Then we made our way to the witch's hut, where we met Luna, the witch, who has, I guess, been a protagonist
Antagonist.
antagonist. Excuse me.
Sorry, yeah.
For the party in the past, for some of the members of the party in the past. Liara and I believe Casimir both, I think, want to kill her. Or possibly I don't really know, the girl in the pot with a flower. I'm really confused on what's going on. But Liara does have some physical effects of being next to Luna. She's been having very extensive nosebleeds. We get to the after we meet her, excuse me. Ebriel helps make the makes gumbo. And I'm drawing a blank here, but I'm pretty sure that Luna said she would help people do things if we helped her, and I can't remember exactly what we had to do to help her.
You all have to kill the general.
Which we were already planning on doing anyways. So
some members of the party thought you might be able to just sneakily steal their legendary artifact without them noticing.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Not with this party.
No, exactly. Maybe, feed him some, godly lasagna again might pull it off, but...
You don't have the ingredients here, I assure you.
Yeah, I don't think we could sneak in and steal it. Too many people wearing too much nice things. Oh yeah, grilled bread with cheese. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
All I remember, because being selfish, I only remember myself at the moment. Ebriel did ask if there is a way to become a cleric lich. So we'll see how that goes.
So, you all had an evening inside of Luna's protective little mobile home that she has, or outside of it. Wyatt, please change your display name.
Oh, they did. Let me see.
You didn't save changes.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, it's your name. As you all come to in the morning, Casimir, you being outside for the entire night, correct?
Yeah. Watching over Liana.
Well, as you are aware of your surroundings the entire night, please roll me a perception check.
9.
9. You keep careful watch and listening to the call of the crows nearby and the cricking of crickets from the woods. You end up a little distracted and just not being fully vigilant throughout the evening. However, you do notice throughout the night that someone has been awake the entire time inside of the home.
Can I tell who?
Not with a 9.
Does it feel like any of the ones that I know?
Everything feels a little off here. It's hard for you to distinguish anything like that.
I'll go take a look about. Just to see. Like scanning the unconscious faces, quietly moving, just looking to see is each of his party members asleep? And who is it that might else be here? Because she's away upstairs in a closed off section, isn't she?
She was when she went to sleep.
He'll just get up and do a quick look around, check everyone but not wake them.
Alrighty. You end up traveling here, looking inside, where you notice all of your party members are asleep in various different positions and areas. However, you also pick up that Luna is apparently wandering around downstairs again. And with you being there, she turns her attention over towards you and just puts a finger over her lips as she's attempting to move around without awakening your allies.
I don't trust this. What does she seem to be doing? Does she seem to be moving someone in particular?
Roll me an insight check.
The 1 and a 2, 5. She's killing them all.
I mean, is that what murder looks like? It's hard for you to tell.
It's Luna, so probably.
No. She does not appear to be murdering your allies.
Yet.
Currently. Yeah, no, she doesn't appear to be murdering your allies. She seems to be, maybe cooking something. It's hard to tell.
No, he's going to regret this, but he's going to try and tap his head to see if she can, connect with it at all.
She'll awaken her mind into yours. Is there something that you require?
What are you doing?
Making something.
You couldn't have done that from upstairs?
No, this is where all my brewing is, and many of my ingredients.
And it was so urgent it had to be done now. What are you brewing?
I'm brewing myself something to drink in case of emergencies. And there's no other time to do it. Nobody to get in my way, usually. She glares in your direction.
You invited us to stay. But you didn't mention all. I might crawl around in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not allowed to do that in my own home?
I suppose so, but you can understand how it's creepy.
And she'll pivot on her heels and lean back against the wall, crossing her arms. And it's not creepy that you just sit out front, staring off into the distance. Do you always waste your evenings, even though you have endless amounts of time, endless amounts of potential?
Waste? No, but everyone needs rest.
Correct. This is what I do when I'm resting.
Don't you sleep?
No, of course not. I got rid of that bad habit a while ago.
What are you? Because I know you're not human,
And what
but
makes you
what
think
actually
that?
are you? Because you don't look it, and you said you don't sleep. Humans sleep. So what are you?
I am. I am a human. Technically. I have a little splash of divine blood in me. And because of a deal I made a long time ago, I do not suffer the same need to slumber any longer.
Did you get some shitty form of immortality from a god as well that you didn't need?
No, I did not
Oh.
get anything such as that. Immortality from a god. That sounds unnecessary.
It really was.
I bet. Now, you're supposed to be a scientist, correct?
Yes, I am a scientist.
Hand me the cogsmead over there.
I'll look to try and figure out whatever that is.
Roll me a.
I have nature proficiency.
You do. All right, roll me a nature check.
Guidance.
Look at you having abilities and stuff like a barbarian does.
22. Also,
22.
22. Because, so that's...
The crit.
automatic
Oh,
you
success and
automa-
crit.
You walk over, grab this jug off of the wall of many jugs, and bring it over to her. And she raises her eyebrow. You know, I had my doubts where I thought you might actually be a buffoon, but perhaps you are not.
I have my abilities. And like I said, I am a scientist.
Clearly. So, are you aware of a magical concoction that can supposedly make somebody invulnerable to any form of interactions for a minute?
Am I?
No, you've never heard of anything like that.
Why interactions?
Magical, mental, physical, anything. You become invulnerable to any type of interaction.
No. That's... magic's far beyond me.
Well, I have been attempting to craft it for many years, and thanks to one of your allies coming in here tonight, I have the last ingredient that I need in order to make one.
That is a little bit suspicious. Which ally and which ingredient did you gather from them?
Oh, I plucked a hair from Sebastian.
Why did you need Sebastian's hair?
Because he's half god. You need the
Sebastian?
hair of a celestial. Yes.
Huh.
Did you not know that about him?
I can't remember.
Well, if he doesn't know that about himself, try not to tell him. I can't imagine anything more depressing than to find out that you're associated to those creatures, and then she gives you a look.
I can kind of understand, yeah.
Yes. But I did need a little bit of his hair for that, so I took that. I'm sure he would have shed it anyways. Just look at the sides of it. The hairline's beginning to recede already.
I wasn't going to mention it. He values his looks.
Sure. As many individuals do.
So what do you actually need this potion for?
I am going to try something within the coming months, if you all fail. And in order for it to work, I will need this. And if you all are successful, then, well, it doesn't hurt to have something like that in your back pocket, does it?
You could have asked him for it.
No, I couldn't have. Because then I would
Why?
have to give a very elaborate explanation to them, without any reason or wanting to on my part. In fact, I did not wish to tell anybody, but given the fact that you are assisting me, the crow's feet, I figured you are allowed
try
to
and grab that.
inquire about me. Yeah, you go. You know which feet are the crow's feet. They're right next to the duck feet.
Well, I at least appreciate that.
I, for one, appreciate my privacy. Tell me, what is wrong with your childish friend outside?
Nothing.
You're lying.
Quite a lot of things.
What is wrong with her in relations to me? She gives me a look like I'm, well, the boogeyman.
Aren't you?
No, of course not. I'm the witch.
Exactly, you're a witch in a magical forest. People might not like witches.
No. There's something else to it. She was terrified of me. Not of a story, not of an idea, of me. And she hates me. I've
I hate you
seen
too,
enough
for what it's
people.
worth.
You don't hate me like she does.
I mean, true.
So tell me, since we are sharing,
Sorry, you need to kill me for that one.
the effort that it takes to kill a vampire is something that I do not feel like expelling right now.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Plus, I heal automatically. It's a bitch.
You don't rely on that too heavily, do you?
I heal quite a lot. It depends on the battle.
Huh.
Why?
Well, certain individuals with connections to life and death usually have abilities to stunt the ability to heal of individuals.
Came across that before. That was a bit annoying.
Yes, I imagine it
Still-
would be.
Yeah, still killed them, but
Good. So long as it's not that big of an issue for you, that is all that matters.
I can take quite a hit. It's a nice to have more than an essential requirement. But I do feast on my enemies quite often.
Right.
Keeps me sustained during battle.
Have you ever heard of mental vampires?
Have I?
The Illithid. Roll me a religion check on this one.
20. I'm doing quite well.
22 again?
No, 20.
Okay. I was like, Jesus. 20. The Illithid. Some places call them space vampires, which to you sounds kind of stupid. They're like a hive mind of creatures that are controlled by one larger entity that can feast on the brains or mental capacities of individuals.
The ones that they call space vampires, which is completely stupid because I'm the only space vampire.
Space vampire is such a stupid name for any type of vampire.
It is, but I'm still the only one.
I wouldn't take that title willingly, personally.
I'm not saying I'm taking the title. I'm just saying I'm the only one, but it is a dumb title.
Yeah. But yes, space vampires. I've encountered a couple of them before, the Illithid. And I have to admit that they are devastating to, well, people like you in particular.
Yes, probably.
Yes. But I will say their comprehensions of deep magics go further than that of anyone, at least on this realm.
So there is ones on this realm. Here.
Of course.
Are they some of the vampires that we speak of that are the nobles?
No.
Oh.
The Illithids do not dwell on the surface except for in particular locations. locations that you may end up having to traverse through on your travels to Afterfall.
That's going to be annoying.
I would agree. Just keep your mental facilities protected, if that is the case. You have an offer of working for me if by any chance your companions all die and you survive. I'm sure there are things that you wish to achieve. I am somebody that always achieves her goals.
I believe that. But I wouldn't let any of them die. Well, as much as I can try. The cleric did kind of die recently.
Really?
That's
And that means your
inspiration.
paladin has the power to bring him back. Curious.
Yes.
Roll me a deception check on that. Wow, such a good liar.
Paladins get revivify.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but you have to be a powerful paladin. 11. She raises her eyebrow at you. So there was another way that you did that. Curious.
To be honest, the magic just surpasses me, and I have no idea how he came back, but he is.
I honestly completely believe you on that part.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't lying.
Not that part.
Exactly. I specifically wanted exactly for that.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think this potion will be finished brewing by the time everybody begins waking up. By the way, don't tell her I told you this, or that I told you where to find this. There's a tome sitting on the table over there. She gestures with her head. There may be information that your friend outside may utilize in order to not fall apart as easily. Just say you found it yourself.
Right. Okay. Just, I helped you heal, didn't I? While interrupting you, but I still helped.
You did, yes. That is why I'm returning a favor to you.
Can I add a small extra thing onto this? And this is just... I don't intend to do anything with this other than consider it myself.
And what would that be?
Vial of your blood.
No.
To drink.
No. You may not have a vial of my blood, but if you would like to have a sample of it now, that can be arranged.
Fine.
Alrighty, come
I'm
here.
just curious.
Yes, yes, yes. Part celestial, I know. It tastes spicy, last I heard.
Parsley wants to see if he can actually swallow it down or if it'll taste like Liara.
Num 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 num.
Yeah. No.
So you come over, she cuts into her palm with her pinky nail and will drop some of it into your mouth. It tastes slightly spicy, less spicy than Sebastian's, but good.
He's going to try and keep a drop that he doesn't swallow.
Sleight of hand check, please. $18's not bad. Let me roll her perception. Ha! Yet, you keep the tiniest little drop underneath your tongue. Since you don't actually have to talk to communicate with her right now. Well then. You may return to whatever it was you are doing. I'm just going to continue this mixture and concoction.
I don't believe it would. I trust her to at least not kill as well. We're
Oh,
here.
Why would I go through all of the efforts of killing you now, since you've all been here for so long?
And you need us to do stuff. So, yeah, I don't expect her to. I just heard someone in the middle of the night and I thought you were away asleep.
I do not sleep. She seems mildly annoyed when she says that.
Always knock you out if you want a couple of hours of it.
You'd be hard-pressed to try. She'll give you a smile.
Trust me, I've done worse with these hands.
Please refrain from flirting with me. I am a married woman.
You are?
Yes, we are just untimely separated, but I am still faithful to my husband.
Who's that?
She'll look over at you. His name is... well... his name is Lucy.
Never heard of them.
Deception check on that one.
Actually, I was just going to pull out that he didn't play the connected dots.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, they've talked about this directly in front of you.
It's Casimir.
Good point. You disassociate very often. What'd you get?
18, no.
18 again? Alright. We'll maintain. Very curious.
Well, enjoy your night. Yeah, waddle off.
Waddle waddle.
Once once he's outside though, and like doesn't feel like she's watching, he will try and take like a small vial and scoop that blood into it.
Alright, I need another sleight of hand check from you to
Damn it.
just put it into the vial and not, like, get 99% saliva.
Sure. I'll use game advantage for this.
Go for it. What do you get?
And
What'd you get?
10.
10. You end up filling it, unfortunately, majority with your saliva. But if somebody could get the blood out of there at like a proper workstation, they might be able to do something with it. Not immediately, but maybe.
Okay. It was a shot at something.
Yeah, it's the best you got.
Yeah. Like, without stabbing her, it's about the best I could do.
Of course.
So.
Alrighty. Everybody else, morning rolls around. You all wake up feeling very, very well rested here. You look over at the large table you all just had your meals at, and you see that there are these flat, fluffy-looking cakes sitting on them that is foreign to each of you, aside from... Oh, Ace's character's not here. Yeah, his character would be the only one that recognizes them. Breakfast, everybody. I had a few hours this morning to, well, bake.
What are these, if you don't mind me asking?
They're flat cakes, or pancakes for some individuals.
Hmm.
Yeah, you cover them with some of the, well, proper, sap excrements from certain trees within the area. Yeah, and she'll
Interesting.
pour syrup on top of them for everybody.
Certainly smells good.
Yes, of course. And everybody is here and awake right now, Except Hedge, of course.
All right.
Tree excrement? That don't sound right.
Well, it's what it is.
Sounds like tree poop.
Try it.
If it's sap, it's more like tree blood.
Oh, so Casimir should like this a lot then, huh?
If he would like to try some, he's more than welcome to.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
All right. They're sweet. They're fluffy. Little buttery as well. They taste like pancakes, guys.
All right. Is syrup supposed to be some sort of like thing that we don't know about?
Yeah. From your world, there's no maple trees or anything to get syrup from.
Damn.
Tree tastes surprisingly good. We should bleed them more often.
We should bleed the tree.
Yo, I think the druids might not like that very much.
I was a druid. It comes from the land. It's fine.
Yeah, but would you say it like you did? I don't know.
We should bleed the trees.
Yeah.
Trust me, you can bleed things without making them die. I'm an expert in this field. I just normally kill them.
Yeah. But that's on like warm-blooded things, not plants.
I'm a scientist.
She rolls her eyes. How do any of you accomplish anything, honestly?
With blades or with teeth?
Well, feel free to take a plate out to your friend outside.
Yep. Thank you.
You know, he says blaze and teeth, but I think it's just the gods just shine their ever-loving light on us.
Sure. So, Liara, you have Casimir bring you out a plate.
Oh
When
my
you look
god.
at it, you immediately know what it is.
I do. I know what it is.
Yeah?
That comes back. That's the thing that comes back.
Yeah?
Oh, that's pancake. Aries is gonna be so jealous of this shit. Can you do me a favor and go in there and grab as much syrup as possible? I need a cubic inch for science.
Is that the tree blood?
Yes. If you
Okay.
can get that, because I can bring it back to Zodiac and make a tree.
Yeah, we should make a tree of this.
A maple tree, it's just made out of syrup.
I'm gonna use the clone spell on a cubic inch of syrup and see what happens.
Oh, that's terrifying. All right.
I get syrup and come back.
This is more than enough. I'm gonna add maple syrup to my inventory.
By the way,
Oh.
Casimir, did you do anything? Oh, go ahead.
I was just about to tell Niara. I found something in middle of the night. I don't think we should steal this, but you might want to look through it.
What?
I don't. And I'll hand Liara. I assume it's her spell book.
No, it is not her spell book.
Whatever the book was that she was suggesting.
Okay. Maintenance of the otherworldly. How to keep your clone in check.
What the fuck? What?
Written by Luna Moonshade.
Let's see if it says anything. I'm gonna go in the glossary and look up the spell dream.
Alrighty. The dream spell does not appear to be inside of the glossary.
Wow. She really pulled that one out. That must be a new one that she figured out later on. Thank you for this. I'm gonna be reading this all day. Thank you, Casimir. Seriously though. As for the meal, I've been making this grilled bread with cheese. You can bring it back in there and tell her that I thought it was disgusting.
Did you actually think it was disgusting?
No, but I didn't try it. I'm not going to.
Why not?
Because I hate her.
That's true.
Anyways, thank you. Sorry.
Alrighty. So, back inside while all that's happening. So, I've already gathered up the necessary component you're going to need to traverse over to Afterfall. All right?
All right.
Well, I thought there would be a little bit more excitement from you all, but I suppose not. Here. She tosses a lantern attached to a long bamboo stick over at you. When you look inside, there appears to be something whirling and whipping around very quickly that's emanating a little bit of light.
Okay, this is kind of ominous. What is this?
That is how you are going to traverse through the forest. So, all of you are going to have to keep your eyes fixated on that lantern the entire time that you are traveling. Failure to do that means you will be looking around you at other things. You do not want to look at the other things. Did I make that clear? No miscommunication?
Who's gonna be watching where we're going?
You are going to be walking forward. You'll be put on a straight path, and you will eventually get there. But you do not look at anything other than all of yourselves, maybe a tent you put up, and the lantern.
Now, what would happen if, say, one accidentally?
You do not wish to
look.
accidentally look at anything else other than the lantern.
Look, I understand. I don't wish to. I'm not wishing to look anywhere else. But shit happens. So what's gonna happen if I look? Am I gonna die again?
You'll probably go insane, and you'll probably die. And this
Oh, I'm already
time, your
halfway there.
soul will be dead with it.
Oh no, I got sucked in some black hole looking thing.
Well, that's most unfortunate for you.
And going crazy. I'm
Okay.
already halfway there. At least right now. Oof.
Well, I've given you your fair warning. I've given you your way of being successful. The rest is clearly up to all of you.
All right. Well, I appreciate your help,
You're welcome.
and I guess we'll be on our way.
So long.
Does she have any cloth napkins laying around?
Sure.
I'm gonna grab 2 of those and tie them together.
Already. Being resourceful. Good.
I ain't trying to die again. Shit. I might go full crazy.
What would happen to you would be far worse than just death.
Have you ever died?
Not permanently, no.
Yeah, me
Temporarily,
neither.
yes.
Yeah, I thought mine was permanent. I heard voices, saw things, heard my God talking to somebody else. Whew. Yeah, it ain't fun. Don't want to do it again.
Well, congratulations. Anyways, all of you have what you need at your disposal. I'm going to be leaving very soon, so goodbye.
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 Thanks again.
Head off.
You're all welcome. So, you all begin heading outside, where you get to meet up with Casimir and with Liara, who are sitting there.
Just before we leave, because I'll head in just to drop off the the grilled bread. Can I pull off a magic awareness just because I want to see what is magical and what is not?
Here, the entire house is magical.
So the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. And I sense When you said spell, you learn what skill it belongs to. So I'm curious, just what has she got that's lying about that looks?
She has reanimation on multiple different things in this area. Lots of things, actually. She has various different protections from energies around the building as well. She has various different protection from otherworldly influences that include fiends, undead, and celestial, as well as monstrosities. She has command glyphs in the area, which you would be aware is a very high level power thing that if something that you outlaw within this proximity would occur, it is stopped from happening. So say somebody was going to say fuck you. If your command glyph said nobody's allowed to say fuck you in here, nobody would be allowed to do that.
Interesting. Okay. So, I was just curious what it was about. I'll then rejoin ours.
Alrighty. Everybody, you have your lantern. You look out at this very dark, vile appearing forest before you.
All right, I'm going to take out some hempen rope, and I'm going to tie it to to Sebastian's belt, and I'm going to take those napkins I grabbed and tie them around my eyeballs.
You don't trust yourself not to look.
You know, it ain't I don't trust myself. I just don't trust sometimes the luck, and you know, sometimes this bad shit happens to me, and I just can't help it.
Everyone out of the house.
I don't want to slip and fall, and you know, try to get up and look into the woods, and I don't know, see some demon thingy or something that make me go crazy.
What'd you say, Liara?
Liara has two little stick dolls in her hands. She's like, "Is everyone out of the house?"
I think all of us are out of the house.
We're all standing here.
Okay, perfect. I'm about to send this place to the Astral Sea, so you should probably get a little far away before I blow this place up.
What? Why?
Why
are you doing that?
Well, you see these two dolls? If I'm gonna make them hug each other, but they're both gonna be holding bags of holding, and they're gonna walk into each other and just blow up.
But
Why?
But what's the point?
I hate.
Well, I know you hate this woman. I can sense that. I could feel the vibes. I could cut it with a butter knife. Okay, it was so thick. It was ridiculous. But this place is on a cycle. She's gonna come back whenever the next cycle is. So it's gonna be all for naught.
You know what? I'll come back next cycle and send her back to hell again. I'm fine with this.
All right, your dolls.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I feel like that can only end poorly for us.
I do have a feeling that those general fellers are gonna know that there's magic being used, and they might show up with somebody gets shot off to the abyssal sea.
Yeah, that's
good point. They'd all show up here, and if it doesn't kill her, then that will probably kill her.
Yeah,
but they're not.
Well, no, they already know she has magic. They're not gonna mess with her.
She's their friend, and she's friends with them for a little bit. So I mean, she'll just say like, "It was these motherfuckers who did it," and then they're coming after us.
And we're not going to see them coming because we're walking through the woods staring at a fucking lantern.
Or blindfolded like me.
Why are you blindfolding yourself? Should we all blindfold ourselves?
I mean, shit, it might not be a bad idea.
Oh, also, she's immortal, so I don't think it's going to do anything. And
I don't think
we might come across illithids coming up, so protect your brains.
Yeah, and remember, there was a really big deal about not giving her the gate key to the Astral Sea. You're about to send her to the Astral Sea.
Yeah, but this is.
But that's what she would want.
I don't know. I feel like it would kill her instantly, but
I don't
think that's how that works. It just, I mean, it sucks for most people to just get sent to the Astral Sea. That's
Hey, Liara, how do you?
But I think
why do
she
you
would like
hate her,
it.
though. Like, do you know her from someplace else?
That's my mother. Sort of. It's complicated.
Yeah, I
How
understand
close
that.
to that building are we right now?
Pretty damn close.
I've got
She
some
wouldn't have
cousins
said
that are
that from
that are
right
also.
next to the building. I thought we were a little.
Well,
farther
you
away.
camped like outside of the building on the property line, so like you guys are there.
Look,
That's
Liara,
why.
I get.
He's gonna say it
complicated
like an actual
families.
parent. That's my Mother.
Yeah, I've got some cousins that are siblings. You know, I understand weird family dynamics.
She tried to kill me in a
But-
tube.
But so if you know her out of here, or
She used the dream spell on me nightly so I wouldn't get my spell
I-
slots back.
I get that, but maybe you're the reason why she's not here no more.
No,
That's how
no,
you get born.
that's not true. She made me in Zodiac. It's a very nicer place. It's probably the nicest place I've been to so far.
Yeah, but clearly she's never been there yet. So
Yeah.
maybe you doing this sends her to Zodiac, and then she tortures your ass.
Guys,
I wouldn't do
we're
any of
saying
this.
way too much right here. You all need to learn to just shh or just move away a bit further.
Yeah, that's good. Let's just not do whatever this is, and let's just keep on the mission.
You could be your own mother. It'd be weird.
I just like look back at the house and just kind of roughly guess how much of this has she actually heard.
Well, she didn't seem terribly observant to you last night.
Probably all of it then. It's just move. I'm just gonna start pushing people like off of the property.
Yeah, let's start walking.
And as you all are leaving the property forcefully, you do see these large roots begin lifting up out of the ground, and the house lifts up with them and begins walking away.
I could really screw that over right now, guys. I could make those plants not a bear. You think that would be funny? No, no.
Really, it's not going to do a thing to it, and you know it's not. You just want to spite her.
Do you have to be close to do that?
No, well, yeah, I guess, but I could get away quickly. I have some cool.
What I mean is, could you wait a few days and then do it, so that we're not nearby,
Oh, I see
Well,
how.
or
Okay.
at least at the other side of the woods, so those general fellers don't find us?
Or at least until like before we leave.
Before we leave, just move our house.
Yeah. We just
Like
we
we're still
gotta.
going to be here for a little bit. There's no point making an enemy with someone that doesn't really matter while we're here. You're at least going to do it just before we leave.
Yeah, I have to agree with Casimir.
Okay.
Casimir
And
being
plus,
the
we
level-headed
need to
one right now.
we need to follow the
I am wise.
rules and not cast a lot of magic.
I know I'm not going to
Didn't
cast.
follow the rules, and we really got fucked up last time.
Some of us
Actually,
got murdered.
I actually did cast Dream last night just to show Aries the grilled bread and cheese, but it didn't seem like anyone
Ah,
came.
for Christ's sake!
I cast some spells as well, but some of her house was protected with magics, so I think it covers it.
I mean, yeah, because she did say that she's friends with them, so if they see some magic pinging over here, they're just gonna think it's her. We ain't
No,
gotta
but
worry about that.
they have the thing that like
The house disappears.
gives
from
the
sight.
you know, it tells the future or whatever. They see what happens.
Or they were fucked regardless.
I was casting spells in front of her at one point, and she said nothing about it.
'Cause she doesn't care if the generals can see you.
I mean, true. Well, actually, I think she probably would have at that moment.
Well, we got our little coats on, so maybe we'll be all right.
Look, I'll do another magic awareness. Are we being scryed on right now?
Right now, there is not a scry over you.
There is nothing watching us. I think we are okay.
All right.
Now there's something watching us.
So, Who's going to hold the lantern, by the way?
I can.
There we go. Sebastian. This is a two-handed lantern, by the way. It requires both of your hands to hold it.
Oh man.
Yep. It's on a long stick.
All right. Does anybody else want to carry it? If I carry this, then I can't be holding my shield and stuff.
Yeah, you know what?
And who's good at finding their way through the woods? Because I feel like
She said that we're literally just going straight.
Yeah, you know what? This is what we'll do. I'll carry it while I'm walking behind you. I'm gonna rest it on your shoulder so that way, I don't smack you upside the face with it.
I could carry it.
And I can
mean,
move us through the woods.
going
quick enough.
straight is a relative term. Like, you can think you're going straight and you're not going straight. I feel like we need to find our way through the woods. Is anyone good at finding their way through the woods?
Yes,
I'm
I'm
pretty
not
good.
bad as well.
Y'all know that if you walk in a straight line, you don't actually walk in a straight line. If you're right-handed, that means you'll start veering to the right eventually, and you'll walk into a giant-ass circle. Useless tip of the day. You're welcome.
Is there any water? I was told to just follow streams. Anyway, who wants to hold this thing? I mean, who wants to lead? I can do it. I guess Kaz could do it. Sebastian could do it.
I'm just curious who's the most equipped to find their way through the woods. I'm most comfortable on the ocean, but I'm decent.
I'm pretty good in forests. I know these woods. I knew what maple syrup was. I'm not quite sure, but I knew what maple syrup was.
I'm just good at tracking. And following my way through. Like I said, used to be druid. Moving through woods is not a problem.
Do you want me
I
to
just
do
don't
it?
want to carry the stick.
Here, you guys want to do rock, paper, scissors or something?
Sure.
How are we gonna do this D&D? We're about to do this in front of the
Like
camera.
1, 2, 3. And we
What-
just type at the same time.
Okay.
Or 1d3s.
Oh,
It's not random though, because we get to
Yes,
pick what we choose.
no, I like this randomness. So 1 beats 2, 2 beats 3, 3
You
beats...
can't
No,
you can't play this game 3 ways.
it's high roll from 2d20s. Make it
Two-
easier.
So we all roll 2d20s. Or 2d20. Ooh, that's not very good. I guess it's above average. Never mind. It looks like Liara's doing it, guys.
I rolled like
Don't worry, guys. Somehow I
and it
feel...
would make 10.
Somehow I feel like I've been here before, so I wouldn't be too worried about me doing this. Okay, am I holding the lantern? Am I just doing a survival check, or is it a different check?
There's no need for a survival check. So, as one of you picks up the lantern, you notice that it leads off in a very single direction. Forward. It is the only direction that it is pushing you towards. It's almost as if it is drawing you in a straight line.
Yeah, who the funk?
Wow, Liara, you're right. You do know these woods.
It's a gift. But I really wanted to look around for... Maybe
No,
I'm not the one for
don't.
this.
Look around. Look at the lantern.
Okay.
You
Whenever
all-
a crazy witch gives you some rules in the spooky woods, you follow them or bad things happen. I've heard these stories before.
No, she was clearly trying to do reverse psychology on you specifically, Liara, because she actually knew who you were. So she's trying to get you to not look around because there's actually great secrets in there, and she definitely wants you to not see the secrets.
Okay, I'm looking around.
No,
You convinced me.
As you all are entering into the woods, you notice that the trees themselves feel like they are breathing in your direction. Following the lantern forward, it seems to be able to draw you into this area freely, free of interaction, free of any need to look away or at anything else curiously. And as all of you are advising Liara the best that you can, Liara, you're looking?
What, at the forest? Yeah, she was just told
Okay.
their secrets. She-
Alrighty. You need to give me a wisdom
Oozing
saving
with
throw.
sarcasm, but
Oh, sorry. Wait, no, these are
Wisdom.
charisma saving throws.
Charisma save. An 18. Nice.
As you
I
look
think you're
over.
close to me.
Oh, so that gives
yeah.
you a +5?
Yeah.
23.
Now you are successful. As you look over at the trees are breathing, and they're made out of long, windy tendrils that seem to ache and move all around you. They seem to push and expand, and as you look over at them, they even seem to be wrapping around you and your allies and starting to seep into your minds. You feel that they are reaching into you and pulling something out of your minds, but it doesn't force any memory into you that you were feeling it probably could. You look away after that, realizing this warning was for your own sanity. Whatever this is would break most people for being inside of, even for a moment, let alone staring into it infinitely. Roll me a history check, Liara.
$21.
This reminds you of when you were on the skyship and somebody looked into the abyss.
That's weird. Okay, yeah, I don't want to go in the forestries. Thank you though for the information. She's gonna keep staring at the lantern light now.
the secret was I was being a jackass.
Oh, I'm really bad at social cues.
I know, that's why I did it. Because I'm a bad person.
That's not true. You're a dragonborn.
A bad dragon, some would say. All right, there's one pervert in our community. So, you all continue traveling through. I do need a wisdom saving throw from each of you, not to look out of curiosity. Except, of course, Ebriel, who decided, fuck this shit, I'm blind.
18. Liara's in charge of her own curiosity.
And Sebastian, are you holding the lantern, or...
Liara's
No,
holding it.
Liara's holding the lantern.
Okay, so Sebastian, where are you positioning yourself?
I was just walking like behind her.
Okay.
Nebril's behind me. Well, I shouldn't have advantage, but I still got a 30.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
You know, I just want to see how badly Roll 20 hates me again. So I just want to see.
Would
Oh,
you have
yeah.
looked?
Oh my god.
14, yeah, would have definitely.
Cannot
The
make a
cleric
save.
rolled a 14.
I'm not looking. I just wanted to know if Roll
Yeah.
20 was going to screw me.
Yeah. I get it. And it would have.
Well, you look around, but all you see are napkins.
Thank the heavens. So, you all continue traveling. You travel for an unknown amount of time, as there is no light being shed into this forest other than the light of your lantern. There's no sounds of any wildlife, just the sound of whatever's inside of this lantern buzzing around energetically. You feel a stillness come over you all as you are listening carefully. Through a few hours of moving, you all begin to feel fatigue setting in. And you feel so much more tired than you should, considering you've only been traveling for a few hours. And as you realize that you are feeling this tired, there's a different light that flickers up ahead. There's a different light that flickers up ahead.
Well, do we see it? Because we're all just looking at the lantern.
Yeah, you notice that there's a flickering light past your lantern. It flickers.
Kind of like the lantern? Like a different lantern?
It seems bigger.
We tell how far away.
Depth perception is something that you don't have access to here.
Is it in the direction we're moving?
It is.
Uh-oh.
Magic awareness. It's got 60 feet range.
Alrighty. You
And I'll-
sense
Everything nearby.
you sense a powerful sanctuary up ahead that wards off monstrosities and other planar beings that are powerful.
Aren't we other planar
Yeah.
beings?
Not
That are
exactly.
powerful.
Not exactly. You're beings from other planes. You're not other planar beings, you know? He's an elf. He's not a fae. You know?
Okay.
Right.
I associate it as Zodiacan.
Yeah.
I think it's a safe space.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my divine sense
Alrighty. You
because I never use it.
you sense that there is a lot of monstrosities near you.
Oh no.
But that's it. That's it. Nothing else to worry about, sir.
And I sense like the consecrated grounds or anything like that?
You sense the consecrated grounds.
Okay. So there's there's shit around us, and there's like. So this is a good thing. All right. Maybe.
You are surrounded by bad, and there's something that is not bad. You can't consider it good, but it is not bad.
All right. Oof. This would stink of magic.
Let's just follow the lantern. I don't even want to stop.
Well, if it's on the way, we'll check it out.
It is
I just-
leading you in that direction.
I mean, I just thought about it, guys. I know I'm not supposed to look away from this lantern, but I could give myself insect eyes, and then I could see everything. Like, have you ever thought about
Don't use any magic.
I could cast Fireball right where I'm standing.
I mean, what are they gonna send like some guy that's like, I know 4th level spells, but whatever. Okay, never mind.
All I know is the last time we didn't follow what we're supposed to do, things did not go well. So let's just heed the warnings we've been given and just try not to do stuff unless we absolutely have to.
Okay, but if they start spouting religious mumbo jumbo, we gotta leave. Like, I already get enough of that.
So, as you all continue walking forward, Otis, your character has been sitting out here. You've successfully set up this sanctuary, a waypoint that may be able to assist you in the future. You need to find a way to get more people here without them going insane. You can do it yourself, no problem. But it's incredibly difficult and taxing for majority of people that you associate with.
Right.
But you start to hear the voices of many individuals coming in your direction, and you see that there is a flickering lantern outside. You've warded against everything you knew that you had to ward against, but there's still the possibility of threat imminent as you hear all of them.
Uh-huh.
What would you like to do?
Do I have to be kind of quiet and secretive in this area, or
You're in the middle of the forest where there's nothing that's supposed to be out here.
right on? All right, then I look at in the direction of them, drop my hand to the hammer, and go, "Hey, you all okay?"
We've been better. These woods suck.
True. Come on over. Safe here. Unless, of course, you're Damon or Vane or a dead or stuff like that.
But then you just invited us in. That you just fucked up.
Nope, you'll be fine. Or you won't.
Or
Do you
you
see
won't.
the chains? Mine's like
Huh?
are we the only ones that see these chains? I'm gonna pull on mine.
It hurts a little.
Ow! I forgot it hurts. Casimir, show him yours. Yours is funny.
So, you approach over towards them. Do you need a description of their characters?
If they're wearing chains, then yeah, probably.
Okay. Go ahead, Liara, since you're in the front.
Liara looks like this mid-20s redhead that looks like she's been in a lot of fights in her life, and she looks like she hasn't washed her hair in 4 days, and it looks like she actually slept outside last night. It's pretty bad, but she's covered in mud and has a lot of nice little mistletoe things on her because she thinks it's festive. And she has fair skin and I believe brown eyes. I think that's Melissa's description.
Yeah. Gabriel.
And
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have a question?
do we all have chains? Like,
No.
okay, so
You
just
don't.
this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's how big did you say the chain was? You said if it's +5 intelligence, it's like 10 inches.
Yeah.
There's a
It's like-
10-inch chain hanging from her chest.
From her, like, is it wrapped around and hanging down, or is it just
It's
hanging?
fixed to the center of her chest, almost like it's attached through her clothing.
Like an elven tusk of a chain.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. That's odd.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry.
So, next up, Ebriel. Please describe yourself.
All right. Ebriel's about 6 foot. He has a slight tan. His eyes are red. He has a human appearance. He is an very glamorous full plate male with a shield with a giant dragon on the front of it.
Mm.
And how long is your chain?
What is it? What's the equation?
2 inches per +1 modifier.
So 4.
Minimum of 1 inch.
Yeah, 4 inches.
Same out of your chest, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up,
And I'm currently blindfolded.
with just napkins.
Mm.
Next up, Reese.
Sorry, what was the chains about? I completely spaced out.
There's a chain on each of you that is in length 2 inches per +1 modifier that you have.
For intelligence.
Oh, for intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's like the the tether or whatever.
So Reese is a red dragonborn.
Oh.
He's got golden eyes, a pair of dragon wings sprouting out of his back. He's wearing a robe that has a beautiful starscape just like throughout, and around his breast, sort of at the neck, there are five large red stars, all like the stars in the starscape, and especially the red ones at his chest twinkle every once in a while.
Huh. And they're like a necklace large, or they're like wrapper large?
It's, I suppose, kind of like a little, I guess, wrapper large, and that it seems to be coming from the robe,
I got it. Okay.
but it's sort of like, it's almost like it would be a large necklace, but it's part of the robe.
The clasp of the robe or something. Got it.
And his chain is 6 inches long.
Hmm. All right.
Next up, Sebastian.
Sebastian is a medium height, half elf. He's in fairly ornate full plate armor with a large shield that also has a dragon's emblem on it. And he carries a large hammer, and he's got a really intricate blue cloak covering most of his armor.
Okay.
He's got brown hair.
And his
And he
chain.
has it's 1 inch
Hmm.
with my -1 intelligence.
Got it.
Got an innie.
And last but not least, Casimir.
Casimir is an elf, about 5'8", short, reddened hair, eyes, pale grey skin. You could probably think he was a drow. He's in dark gothic, like noble kind of clothes that holds himself quite well, but it seems new. So like blacks and reds and everything, but he seems well off, but it seems new to him. Strong. He feels much bigger than he actually is. And I can't remember what size his chain was, but
What's
I
your
mean,
intelligence modifier?
-2.
It's 1 inch, minimum of 1 inch. Now, it's important to point out that Sebastian and Casimir's chains, they don't have a 1 inch link. The link is incomplete.
Got it.
So it's more like 2 prongs sticking out.
Got it.
Cold-blooded. Won't even give me a link.
I barely even got 2 prongs here. It's more like 1.
Yeah. Hedge, this must be like a fashion sense or something. Please describe what you look like, sir.
I also am in heavy armor. It's patina'd. It's so well worn and probably older. It's blackish, but not really like it was necessarily black. It looks like maybe chrome armor that's been worn and polished for so long that it's turned back to its regular old metal. I have a pink mohawk, don't I?
That is correct.
Yeah, he has a big pink mohawk. He's definitely a darker skinned dwarf, but he's tall. For some reason, he doesn't look dwarf height right now. He's about the same height as Casimir. maybe a little taller. He has a hammer, seems to be the only weapon that he has. A big holy symbol of an anvil on his chest. And I think that's it. No shield for him, right?
He does have a shield, but it's not anything fancy like what everybody else has. It's a very simple tower shield on his back.
Right.
Or considering you're resting, probably like off to the side somewhere.
I was gonna say, yeah, sitting on a little pack. He's got obviously there's a tree that he has actually taken the time to take the bark off of one edge of it so that where he sits down is slightly more comfortable than the bark edge. His fire seems well made. And he smiles so big that like his cheeks seem to move from his face. Like it's definitely this big welcoming grin when he sees you all. You notice the smile goes away occasionally when he sees the chains and furrows his brows at those, but it comes back pretty quickly. So why are y'all traipsing through this forest?
We're just trying to get to the other side.
You're not going to believe us if we tell you.
Try me.
We're stopping the oceans from our planet from overflowing. To do that, we need a legendary staff that a general on this planet that goes through a time loop has. So we're going to go kill that general in Afterfall. And we enlisted the help of a witch that's very trusted by them, who I hate.
Okay.
It's also his mama.
What?
It's also his mama.
Oh.
Her mama.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, her mama.
Oh, okay. Wait. Nah, I'm not gonna ask. Does this general have an ability to sense magic in this area when it's being done?
But I thought that's because of a table that me and Casimir agreed that we're gonna take if we find.
Oh, good to know. Well, we might be on a similar path.
What is your story? I want to hear this now that you're on the same path.
We're not giving up the table, though. The table's ours.
The table's off the table.
Fine enough. The idea of the general dying, works for me. I am one of the rebels working in this area. I'm looking to understand why this person always knows what magic is happening around here. Hopefully stop it so we can get back to what we're doing. And my story is as simple as that. I'm a priest from not too far from here.
Oh, you're a priest?
We have a priest here as well. You might get
Who's your god? Because I haven't met none of your gods from around here. Nobody seems to know any.
Allhammer? Is that right, Joey? It is, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Never heard of
Allhammer,
him.
Dwarven god, created everything.
How much did he charge y'all?
Excuse me?
How much did he charge y'all? He did it for free? You're saying?
Yes. Nothing.
He made y'all for free?
Yeah.
Generally, creation deities or deities in creation myths don't, charge.
Do you get to give tithings to him? Like once a week or once a month?
Sort of. We're mostly artisans and warriors and such, and so as you create, you pay homage, you worship, you.
No, not pay homage. I mean, like actual pay, like give him
physical money.
Yeah, do you give him money?
I mean, sometimes you'll give donations to the church, sure. But there's no set denomination. If I've got a little extra in my pouch, I throw it into the hopper sometimes.
And what's the church do with it?
upkeep of the church, take care of the poor, help with the funding of creations of other things
You don't give it to the Allhammer?
directly.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't charge for services.
It sounds like
I don't know if I trust this Allhammer.
it sounds like your god is much different than his god.
Clearly.
Yeah, this guy
Wow.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
My
No,
god's a
tw- no,
number.
t-
So
yeah,
I don't
no-
know.
I mean, he's
It's no 22, but it's
he's
certainly
the hammer.
Yeah, it's not 22.
22.
It's not-
He's Allhammers. Whew.
Yeah, you know, like that sounds like a good guy. He like made everything, and he's like hammers. Good times.
That doesn't sound very warm and cuddly.
Well, I mean, he's not real embracing of the lazy. He's more about the creation of stuff, buildings, people, houses, art, music, somewhat music, not as much music, but you know, we can beat a drum. Things of that nature. There's no given monetary exchange between him and us. He has no want or need for our worldly gold, for sure.
All right, I got a question for you. If
Go.
I bring you back to life, say you die, and I bring you back to life, would you be willing to change religion?
Well, I would respectfully.
Are you
say-
threatening this man? Like,
I
what
would
in the world
respectfully
are you
say no.
doing?
What is going
I did not threaten this man. I just said if he dies and I bring him back,
Yeah,
just like I did the old lady, and now she's a follower of Imperial.
yeah, I do understand the question, kinda. But I will just answer with a no.
Oh.
Respectfully, I don't have an interest in.
Well, then,
changing-
if I have to bring you back to life, it's going to cost you money. And I got a contract if you want me to help you with your livelihood.
Contract. No, I'm not interested in entering into any contract. Maybe an agreement for me to help you guys find this general, and subsequently me learn some information. Because sounds like your intent on him is as far as and wide as I was hoping for. My goal again was just to find out how he was doing what he was doing. Yours seems well bigger than that,
Yeah.
with death.
Well,
and-
if you know he can like see people doing magics and stuff,
Yep.
why are you like making this big old magic sanctuary? Aren't you worried?
I prefer a straight fight. If he sees it and wants to come, that'd be great. But
Because he's the man of the cloth. He don't fear no mortal man.
I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, you could probably do any spell you want in this forest. They're not going to come in here. We couldn't even
That's-
look at the trees.
yeah, that's the other point, is that like really, if I was going to drag them somewhere for a fight, why not here? I see that you guys
Good point.
are you Abriel, is it?
Yes.
Do you see, or are you just covering your eyes because of the forest?
Yeah, luck has not been on my side lately, so I'm not risking it looking at the trees.
Yeah, smart.
I have
But
been,
everybody else
been
do okay?
clumsy lately.
Hmm.
I looked at them, but they weren't special. They just looked encroaching. Encroaching.
Yep.
Yeah, just kept my eyes on the lantern like we were told, and the lantern would lead us out of these woods.
Right. Perfect. That is sort of the norm.
Do you have a lantern?
I do. I don't really use it. I don't really. I have one, but I haven't really brought it. I probably don't even have oil in it anymore. It's in the pack. I don't really need it. Fires for warmth.
Okay.
So the trick is, if you do make eye contact with something in the woods, just don't stay on it too long, and really I pray as I walk. It helps me focus. Don't let it tear you off into whatever else. But blindfolding and trusting your people to lead you, it's the safest. Good choice. So are you guys on a time frame for what you're doing?
Kinda. I think we got like 3 days left before we get pulled by these chains back wherever we're going. But yeah.
That their chain hanging from your chest?
Yeah, this 10-inch one, but yeah, it doesn't it doesn't really matter the size. It's more like thing just gets pulled in a direction.
Uh-huh.
It has something to do with like because we're from another plane of existence. So I don't know.
Do you want to try an experiment?
Me?
Yes.
Sure.
Are you sure? Because you're gonna be out of your body for a minute.
What?
Well, if that's the choice, I would prefer not to.
Well,
But-
I was thinking about it. Like, what if I switched bodies with somebody that was from this plane? Would the chain jump over to them, or would it stay on the old body?
It
More
does
of
jump.
Wait, Joe, are you confirming that?
Oh, I'm not saying anything. He said something.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does jump. When you plan or travel, you are tethered to your original plane.
Yes, I know that. I know, but I'm saying, is it tethered to your body or to your soul?
Soul.
Oh, then we'll experiment's
Yeah,
over.
I'm gonna say it's the soul because I still got my chain and my body got disintegrated.
Yeah, but how'd you get your body back?
Shit, I don't know. All the woods are there.
I thought we literally explained that when we die, we don't actually die. We just get sent back to Zodiac.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
his body's destroyed, that would mean there's 2 copies of his body.
You can also be destroyed if your chain's cut or sent back.
Wait, what? So it's real bad to have a 10-inch chain. I want like Casimir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start shoving my 4-inch chain into my shirt.
How
Don't
do
let
you
your
know
chains
all-
hang out, dude?
Can't cut these nubs.
For a plethora of information and not angry like the last person? How do you know all this?
Well, on one hand, I'd like to make the joke that I've paid to learn it from the church, but it was free knowledge. Well, not free. You study, you learn things, you work with the church.
Nice.
Yeah, libraries cost money by the hour. Where am I from?
Well, it costs
Um,
information, which we got a lot now.
I mean, people who are helping you with within the library might charge you for their services, but that's just you're not charged to just walk in.
Oh yeah, you are.
Well,
There's an admission fee, and then you got to pay an hourly rate. Nothing's
Well,
free in this world.
it's
mean-
different here.
I think it's free in Imperial's world.
It's not even
Damn right.
like the way he says everywhere where we come from. It's just his god particularly is covetous.
Oh,
I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, technically yes, but I wouldn't say that to incur the wrath of Imperial. He's a god of wealth.
He knows what he is.
He
I'm
knows.
I'm not
what
saying it in
he
a mean
is.
way.
Yeah, he knows what he is. He wants all the wealth. I can't blame him. I want all the wealth too, but I can't because he wants it. So I'll just take the crumbs that come crawling down to me.
Trickle down economics. Imperial 101.
wait a minute. You literally compete with your god for finances?
No. I give
Sounds
him
like it.
a-
If you want all the wealth and he does too.
Oh, wait, yeah, I mean, I want all the wealth I can get so I can give it to him, and then he, in turns, gives me something back. I haven't gotten any back yet, but, eventually it'll happen.
Does he grant you magic?
Well, yeah.
Oh, so that's his payment in theory.
You might be right. Shit. I was really hoping he was going to pay me for real. Well, good thing I get a little stipend from the church every now and then.
He is paying you. It's just through the church.
Well,
No, those are from
Jeez.
those assholes. They gotta pay me because I'm above them. It's like one of those triangle things,
Pyramid.
pyramids.
yeah.
I'm kind of up. I'm close to the top.
I don't know if I don't know, man. I feel like I should pity you a little bit because that seems like a thing, but I hope the people below you stay in it so that you continue to gain wealth and see prosperity in this situation.
Well, I
But
mean, if they try to leave, they probably get killed. So they're pretty much forced to now.
oh wow, oh okay.
Jeez,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, you can't do wrong. I mean,
Then-
the wrath of Imperial comes. Have you never heard of this?
I would like to reiterate my answer at this point then that yes, I would prefer not to change gods in the event that I do pass. So thank you
That-
for the offer, but
That's why I worship a number. None
I'm
of this.
sorry, you worship with number?
No, a number.
A number.
22. This is the best.
Huh. Your god is 20 is referred to by as 22?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Like she was neat. That's the best way to describe her. Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Don't you
Ed
have
looks
some,
at you
some
like he's
materials on 22 to pass out or something?
We do have we have things, don't we? We have like Bible
Pamphlets.
tracts and shit.
Yeah, we have some pamphlets.
I
And
thought you did.
we
with
have,
Liara, right?
yeah, I got
You
a
just
pamphlet.
described your god as neat.
Yeah, she's pretty neat.
You notice he just looks up and down you real quick. He goes, huh. Faithful, huh?
You can tell that 22 is neat because of the way it is.
Huh. Well, I wish you all luck here.
Bonus points if you get
Yeah.
the reference.
Yeah. If you'd like, we can all go travel together for this general. I would be glad to assist.
Yeah, the more the merrier. I mean,
I'm a capable fighter.
that's what we need to hear because right now we got Casimir.
He
If you
looks
can
like a
heal,
very-
it's useful because they need it.
Oh, all right.
Also, Ebriel, if our new friend needs healing, I will pay.
Nah, I can
stipend.
heal. Don't worry about that.
Eh. In case you need it, I will pay for you.
So
Wow.
so
That's very
Guys,
generous.
should we
Thanks.
talk about a strategy? Should I go in there like total support, or should I just go like that thing we did with the worm where I just did a stupid amount of damage?
Follow your heart.
I would go with stupid amount of damage because that last general threw meteors at us in a black hole. So yeah, we just need to get rid of him quick. Because I don't
Yeah,
feel like
and
being disintegrated again.
And if he's got like this like super cleric staff, he's probably something like a cleric, so he's probably gonna be throwing magic at us.
But you know what that means though? It means he ain't got no counter spell. We can't do that as players.
You don't know what he is.
I don't know.
I'm just
I
saying, it
know I
makes
got
it
an
cleric.
anti-magic field.
Yeah, me too. I got that ready.
Yeah, if you hit a wizard hard enough, counterspell doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Counterspell doesn't work on a hammer.
Solution to
Well,
problem: hit it until it dies.
Yep.
Or, I mean, my solution is it's similar. I just set it on fire until it dies.
Yeah. I mean, I hit that guy so hard he like disappeared.
Oh, all right.
Anyways, so, now that you all have this nice little sanctuary to at least spend the evening and recuperate yourselves, I think this is where we'll go ahead and go on break, everybody. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome, everybody. We are back. Before we jump back in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain some access to some really cool emotes. In addition to all of that, if you're interested in joining our community, we have an open slot available in this campaign. We have an open slot available in the Saturday early campaign, and we have an open campaign slot in the Friday early campaign slot. So, without further ado, you all are sitting down here inside of this sanctuary, staying private, staying secure and safe. When you look around, you see the trees have their limbs encroaching and grabbing around the outside of this safeguarded location all of you have. But none of them are able to move inside and interact. In fact, after just a short rest, that fatigue you all were feeling before subsides. You no longer feel that very, very tiresome energy that was just ever present inside of the Afterfall Forest.
So, Hedge, you're from around here, right?
Muted.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this forest? Like, it's fucked up.
Yep. It is. It sort of feeds on your psyche. I don't know. There's not much more to it than that. It makes people tired, kind of drives a lot of people crazy.
Is this one of
Eventually-
those, like, byproducts of whatever we heard about where the magic people, like, did too much magic shit and fucked everything up?
I think so. I kind of also feel like it drains you, and maybe, I don't know, maybe the forest eventually feeds on you.
Has anyone tried burning it down?
If anybody could, it would be you.
I mean, normally we don't really, not that I'm aware of.
Hmm.
It's not a bad idea.
Normally, I don't go around just setting forests on fire, but this one seems like a particularly good candidate of just a random, firebolt into the thicket. See if
See, I don't think that'll do it. I think it would take a pretty big concentration of effort to really burn it down. These limbs aren't dry. They look it, but they're not.
more fleshy than wooden.
Just no, maybe no, there would, but they're just, I mean, go look at the seed I cut out. It's just dense, moist, good living sort of trees. So
Hmm.
That is
Could always just firestorm it.
yeah.
A lot of things, but that would draw too much unwanted attention to us.
That it would. I mean,
Unless there was a thunderstorm.
I don't know if a thunderstorm would cover up a firestorm.
No, but if they saw some lightning and then fire afterwards, they'd be like, lightning. That's how forest fire's gonna get started.
Maybe.
True, but they apparently can just sense when people do magic, so that sort of defeats the whole purpose of trying to cover it up.
Yeah. So you were saying you're trying to figure out how they know when people cast spells?
well, like until until I met you, no one had ever theorized that there was a table involved in him understanding how casting was going on. So,
Well,
if
we were
that's a truth-
talking to some other folks who said they were like rebels, and we asked them what the deal was, and they said that they had some kind of table that like some gods made, but then the gods were dead, so now they're just using it, and it
Right.
like divines. It kind of divines the future or what's going on. So it, I don't get it exactly, but it
that is true. They do have a divining table, but that's different than the general's ability to understand and know who's doing magic where.
yeah, that's true.
I wonder if you could be attuned to the table.
You could get what to the table?
You know how you attune to magical objects? What if they attune to the table?
Oh,
And then you like always know what's going on with the table,
Yeah,
even
That-
over far distances.
that would make a lot of sense, but I don't know. I'm just a wizard.
well,
Or maybe they could just have like a wizard who's always like watching the table, and then he like
they do.
does like telepathy to tell them what's going on.
They do and they don't. You got to realize that it's sort of a divining table, so they can kind of do a little bit of stuff. But again, we have to usually do it in late night hours when we suspect that the general's asleep. Otherwise, he knows that he'll know we have it. Ruin everything.
Well, then what if all the gods aren't dead?
I don't know how to answer that.
Well,
I mean, the
my
god,
understanding of gods is when they're in a plane, they know everything that's going on in that plane.
yeah.
So what if they just have one under their thumb that's like, oh yeah, magic's going off here. Now it's going off here. Now it's going off over there.
So
Would be my
Heads.
Uh-huh.
Vishkana, who is the ruler of this world, the dictator of everything,
Yeah.
some people believe Vishkana to be a god,
Huh. Fair enough.
but a maid god.
Right. So you got to kiss the ring when you see him or her.
Vishkana, yeah, him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't believe that taking up the task of god killing is going to be on my agenda. So,
Well, we only need this thing that the second general has, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here. So
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
we're just here to kill a man and take his shit and get
Maybe-
the hell out of Dodge.
Maybe take his table too if it's available, but that's it.
right.
What a
well, taking the
take
table sounds like taking on this guy, and I didn't sign up for that.
I didn't either. It's just if the table's there, I don't think we're not going to take it.
I think that's part of the whole
So-
take his shit kind of thing.
So what you're saying is we're gonna kill this guy, and if there's a table in the room, we're gonna take that too.
Well, if it's the table, I mean, if he has a really nice couch, we might take that. I could use it.
What about a rug if it really ties the room together?
Oh my god. No, I heard a story about a guy though. Like somebody stole his rug and he went out searching for him and really ruined that person's life.
Mm.
But didn't his life get ruined at the same time?
I mean, they took his rug. It was already pretty ruined.
I don't know, man. That's just like your opinion.
He had a good taste in food.
That's fascinating. So, we off?
I believe so.
You
Yep,
want to
so-
contemplate?
I think
So
I'm taking his rug now.
what we were told by the witch is
Yep.
lantern. It pulls us in the direction and just focus on the lantern or
Mm.
blindfold.
Follow it straight, I'm sure she said.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think it is just that way, which is in the general direction you were heading.
Oh, Hedge, that's your name, right?
Yep.
Weird question. Have you seen my other earring? I'm gonna show you what earring I have.
Okay. What does this earring look like?
It's Doom's Chance.
Oh. You've never seen a creepy looking earring like that before.
Yeah. No, sorry. I'll keep my eyes peeled in the future, though. Did you lose it here?
I'm not sure where I lost it. It's just been missing for a while. I don't know. It's nice asking.
I'm sorry. How long have you been on this plane?
2 days.
Have you been missing it?
2 weeks.
We've been on here 2 weeks. How are we still here?
Because time moves differently on your plane than this one.
Also, we can reset the time, remember?
Yeah, with the seed.
Yeah, because we have the seed that resets and gives us like 48 hours.
Oh, I thought we had like 2. I thought we were only here like 2 or 3 days. Okay, never mind.
So you did lose it on this plane. I guess that's really all I was trying to
No,
find.
I found one of them. I'm trying to find the other one.
Oh. Did you find one of them here on this plane?
No, I found it in hell or the abyss. I'm not really quite sure.
It's this weird
Okay.
neutral ground.
It's a long story.
Uh-huh.
Actually, yeah, it is a long story. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, let's
Let's follow
let's
the
get
light.
after it.
Alrighty. So, after resting up for a little while, you all group up and begin heading out. Traveling across this forest. Ebriel, are you putting your blindfolds back on?
Oh, they haven't come off.
Oh,
Oh,
even
oh,
inside the sanctuary?
Correct.
Okay.
Was that a long rest, or did we just like short rest?
Well, I said you only lasted 1 hour before you no longer felt like exhausted,
Yeah,
but
alright.
you could long rest if you all wish to.
No, I was just making
'Cause
sure.
you did travel for a few hours, several hours. It's your call if you want
Yeah.
to now or not.
No, I don't think we need to. I was just curious.
Alrighty then. Anybody else? Long rest? Long rest? Long rest? Long rest?
What about you, Liar? You want to rest, clean up, something?
No, I'm fine. I feel pretty as a peach.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm good.
So then, you all get up, and Hedge, you leave your sanctuary for the first time in a couple of days now.
Yeah.
When you leave it, it is still there. It still
Mhm.
persists. It is something that is supposed to be a blessing upon this area. To not be able to be easily quelled, dispelled, or destroyed by any foul creatures. Arcane ones, oh yeah, they could definitely do that.
Yeah.
But they would also have to move through the foul creatures. So, not bad.
Right.
As you all begin stepping out one by one, who's taking the lead?
I think Liara was leading.
Yeah,
last
I
time.
can keep leading us.
All right, I just want verbal confirmation.
I'll offer. Would you guys want to follow me? I mean, I know we just met now and things, but I'm willing.
I
Well,
don't know.
we're following the lantern.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So I'll just walk in front of the lantern.
All right.
I mean, off to the side of it, so I'm not blocking the light beam, but I'll walk next to the lantern.
Well, before we leave the sanctuary, I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on myself.
So for the next 8 hours, if there's an initiative,
Yeah.
you're good. Alrighty. You all keep moving through the forest. As soon as you step foot back out there, you feel the defiled grips of whatever this forest really is touching against each of you. It's disgusting. Now, since you have a compared view of it to what it is out here right now, and compared to the protection that you all just received from that shelter, it makes it feel even worse. And it almost feels like the tendrils of energy are more hungry for all of you. As you are moving first, Liara, you hear a voice whisper behind your ear. So, you are the one who destroyed my outpost.
Do you ever think about animals with horns?
So
Was
you
that-
are just
You mean
a
like-
child? So you say that out loud or in your mind?
Unicorns or buffalo?
She's gonna, she's gonna say that in her mind because that's how she deals with anonymous voices. Annoys them.
Your trickery.
Because I've been really wanting to get a bunny with a horn on its head. I was thinking about it all night because I thought about a camel with a horn and then horses with a horn. Can you believe there's things called giraffes?
Where are you going right now?
I'm going where the animals with the horns are, obviously, because I want to get a bunny with a horn. Haven't you been listening?
None of us hear that.
No, she's just speaking in her own mind.
I was just looking forward to saying jackalope. That's all. All right.
You. Tell me, what is it that your companions want?
Well, I know I want a bunny with a horn, but Casimir's real fond of horses, so he'd probably want a horse with a horn. As for Reese, he likes dragons, so a dragon with a horn would be ideal. Sebastian also likes dragons, so that would be a dragon with a horn, but I think he'd really go for a fish with a horn too, like a swordfish, but it's coming out of its head instead. This is the wrong person to send a message to.
There's a
Yeah,
disconnect from
Whoever
you.
is sending this message to Liara should make a wisdom save.
Oh, they're just giving up. Who was second in line?
I think I was,
Hedge is actually right up front.
but they can't they don't know I'm here.
Yeah. So who's after you? That would be Hedge then.
Probably hedge. And
No, actually, that would be me because I'm tied to Sebastian.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Okay.
true.
Yeah. Okay. So Ebriel, you hear into your mind. The child you were with, she's going to get you all killed.
This is gonna be out loud. Who the fuck is talking?
Me.
Wait, you're getting the voice now too? Talk to him about animals with horns. Just piss him off.
My name is Vishkana. And I saw what you
Vishkana.
did to my village. Those
I didn't do
poor
anything to your
innocent
village.
people. Well, the child that is with you did. So
What are you talking
unfortunately, you will
What are you
suffer the consequences for her.
That was some jackass with a meteor. What are you talking about? That wasn't us.
Really?
He dead though.
I'm talking
Hell,
about Faith Forest.
That's because you were enslaving people. The hell's wrong with y'all?
They
You don't
should
enslave
not.
people. You make them be free citizens that pay taxes.
Really? That is what you
Damn,
think is not enslaving. Those
They got
creatures
free will.
deserve to be ruled over. To lead to progress. To finally have a purpose in this life.
You do realize that you ain't got no purpose because this shit just keeps on happening and happening and happening. And like for all I know, this has happened like 15 times at least for you.
Really?
Yeah, you're stuck in a cycle.
Really? Am I now?
Yeah, we got unlucky, got in this non-magic cycle.
Your randomness is really annoying and nothing else. Is that what your group did to kill one of my generals? You just lulled them to sleep with boring stories?
Oh, I don't know what they did. Your general dude put me in some big old black hole and disintegrated me, and I came back to life. Praise Imperial.
Praise Imperial. What is that, a god?
Yeah, the best god.
Looks like I didn't get all of them then. Thank you for drawing my attention. I'll gladly
luck.
remove that one as well.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Chief. But bless your soul, all right?
Anyways, feel free to come after my other general. The rebellion will fail, and all of you are going to die.
I doubt it, since the magic comes back. I guess the rebellion works, because yeah, magic ends up coming back anyways. So I think
Yeah.
it's you who fails. I think you just like get old and die, and no one gives a shit no more.
Your quips are becoming very annoying at this point.
All right, well, we're gonna go find a jackalope and some unicorns, maybe a chupacabra. So you have fun.
You
in your
feel
little
the
ivory
voice
tower.
disconnects from you.
Oh, fucking asshole! Didn't let me finish my sayings.
Thank you for bringing up animals with horns. Those are my favorite.
You're welcome.
Cast sending.
Hold on, let me see if I have that prepared.
Don't waste the magic.
I was joking.
Oh, I don't have it prepared. Tomorrow I will.
Oh, jeez.
It's like you never should have opened this connection.
Hedge, you're aware that out of everybody working
Yeah.
for Vishkana is the most powerful.
Yeah.
You and your party mates, once upon a time ago, went up against Vishkana, and one of your most trusted and valued companions died to their hand.
Hmm.
This is somebody that you, and with all the power of your original troop, you could not best.
Yep.
Mm.
Who was talking to you?
I don't know. Someone that didn't appreciate animals with horns. I want a bunny with a horn.
Oh, they call themselves Veshkana. Sounds like sounds like a spicy dish or something.
He's kind of the minor godish type of demigod in this land. Most
he's a
powerful.
He's a demigod? He ain't even a real
Well-
god? He thinks he's gonna kill Imperial? Oh, that's funny.
I don't
that's
know that
real
he
funny.
is, but he's the most powerful in here in this area. We've fought him once and failed.
So wait, he's eyeballing us?
I guess,
Yeah.
but now that
How did he know where we were?
Did anyone cast a spell? You know, like out of character, gift of alacrity.
I have the non-detection. No one can see me under any
Sebastian's
means.
literally the only person here that is 100% safe.
Oh shit! Never
I've
mind.
I've got the fucking fuck you of Magus Sangis. It's like, get fucked.
It's possible that the hallowed area that I'd made alerted him to
man.
our area.
Or he just knew we are still alive because his general died and he couldn't get in contact with him, so he just,
Yeah.
We
put
also
two and two
have a
together.
lot of like very powerful magic items that we're wearing and not covering up with our lead cloaks.
I
Give
am.
lead cloaks.
You guys need to get on that.
You have
Cover
lead
your shit.
cloaks?
Oh, yeah, all of us do, except
Yeah,
for
like lead line
Sebastian.
cloaks to keep the magic items like
I have
Tamp
a
down.
ring that's magical and a crown. Do you have a lead helmet?
It's a cloak. It's got a hood. It's a hooded cloak. Just gotta wear it.
My other magical item's a crossbow, guys. Like
Are you carrying it right now? I mean, damn, that
Yeah, I'm
sounds.
carrying. Yeah, I tried
sounds-
talking to it. I wanted to put a horn on it, but it messes up the string.
You're just
Well,
putting it in the wrong spot.
Put it in the
No, it
bottom.
has to always be at the top. Like if you put it at the
Wait,
bottom, that could be.
Can't you
confusing.
put it on the arms?
That's not a horn anymore.
We only liked horns on top, not bottom.
Good to know.
All right.
If you put it on the side, guys, it's a spike. Everyone knows that.
Well, but cows have horns on the side of their head, and we still call those cows or horns. Can't you
Well-
kind of put it on the arms of the crossbow?
Well, I wouldn't want. I don't like horns like that. I like horns on the top. So if I
You know-
if I pull that horn like in the middle and then the two horns, that's acceptable. If it lost the two horns on the side, perfect.
There are people in my faith who could completely build that for you in an hour.
Are you serious?
Yep.
We ain't got time right now, Liara.
What? What about to turn away from this light?
Told
Where's
you,
the light?
man. You know, got a hammer. Fucking sounds cool.
That's what we do. We make stuff.
You can build some shit.
I asked Blukey if she wanted a horn. She refused, like on the spot.
Who?
Nothing. She's one of my coworkers. She's my regional assistant to the regional manager.
What's a regional? Like, what do you mean, like in like Tanglewood region, or what kind of a region?
No,
are-
it's where we're from. It's in Morian. We're opening a second store soon in Valor's Peaks.
Oh, so you're a shopkeeper.
We're
Sort of.
scientists.
Scientist.
I'm not sure what that is, but okay.
We take herbs and sell them.
Ah,
Like you want something to help you sleep? We got a plant for that.
right. Herbalist.
You
you
want,
want
something,
something
to
that-
never sleep? So glad to.
Do you want
Casimir's
something
got a
to
plan
make you
for that.
go much faster? Because I've got something like that.
Yeah. Herbalist.
Something like that.
All right. Well,
What if I could tell you I could give you you'll go the fastest you've ever been, feel incredibly strong, and all just for a couple hundred gold.
I gotta buy this stuff.
well, the first one's free.
The first it's free.
Well, I would be a terrible faithful to any of this because I have very little money, but I appreciate the offering of the first time being free and all, but I'll pass. I feel like fast enough. I seem to be strong enough, and people like me. So
Just in case you ever want to, and I'll just slide you a dose of coke.
As an
Oh.
action, you can take a bump of this in order to gain all of the effects of the haste spell.
I feel like Hedge knows exactly what this is. and
100%
goes,
he does, yeah.
"Oh, this is what you were talking about? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's legal.
Thanks. We've got this here. This isn't. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's small side business.
Good
Uh,
idea.
Who doesn't have coke right now, actually?
I don't, but I also have no need for it.
Yes, you do. There's always need for coke. Here, take one.
Just
I mean,
imagine your
sure,
action
but
economy then.
I can't cast multiple action spells in a turn, so
You
like,
could
having
move.
the
Cantrip,
extra
cantrip.
action-
Action dash.
No,
Yeah,
the
fireball and firebolt.
The,
Bam!
the haste action can't cast spells.
Oh yeah, all you could do is dash.
You could use an
Yeah.
item.
You can fly though, so you can do a lot still.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just move faster.
But I think can't the hasted action use
Disengage.
an item? You could like use your robe of stars.
But, it's like you use it to cast a spell. I'm not sure how that works. Would I be able to like cast a leveled spell, bonus action a cantrip, and then haste action my robe of stars?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Hey man, it doesn't hurt to have one. You know,
Yeah.
I got one dose.
It's a good,
my
solid
pocket.
oh shit button. Keep in mind though, it is considered a magical effect.
So is gasoline in your worlds then? If there's cocaine?
No, this is magical Coke. It's made from fairy shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
it's kind of
literally
like
or
making a whole.
figuratively?
Like fae shit. A particular fae, quickling.
Yeah, I
shit.
mean it. Just like you can make like a potion of haste, it's like kind of like that. Only it's just like dried into a powder.
Uh-huh.
I thought I thought y'all making
you
real
say
Coke. Okay.
shit. Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
Yes.
Face stool's used in a lot of potions, actually. If I
Oh,
wanted to make
okay.
a love potion, I need a fairy to poop.
Oh, cool.
Yep. It's literally quickling shit. With some other things involved as well, like natural plants and organic herbs, but it is quickling shit.
So,
Dried, powdered.
And this is
Anyway.
made by an order of clerics, so you know it's got to be good.
Uh-huh.
It's
So you
clean.
keep it pure.
It's
You keep
pure.
casting that like.
I mean, I'm their god, but still.
Anyway,
That gives
All right.
Fire Tuck a whole different meaning.
I'm their god.
guys, I'm gonna just be honest. I think they're expecting us at this place, so maybe we should like have a game plan because they're just gonna have people set up waiting for us at the forest.
and this sucks.
Yeah, like why do they have to have some dude that doesn't like horned animals?
What?
That's what you're stuck on? That part is what you're stuck on, not the one that, you know, is a megalomaniac and wants to kill us all because we exist. It's because he doesn't like horned animals.
Oh man.
Have you seen a bunny with a horn? It's adorable, and it gives it a defense mechanism.
It doesn't exist.
It's a jackalope.
What?
It doesn't
That's what they
exist.
the
call
same
them.
word. That's the same word my friend said. He said they're in the mountains on the far side of Zodiac.
No, it's a taxidermy joke.
Oh wait, what?
The people who stuff them.
They stuff a bunny and then put
And you put some
deer antlers on them.
Yeah.
What if I bring the bunny back to life?
Then you just have a bunny with antlers sewn on its head, and it will be top heavy and won't really be able to move very well.
Liara starts to cry a little. Like you see tears start to come down her face.
You know what, Leo?
Oh,
I mean,
don't do that. You're smearing the mud.
Although technically, someone made owl bears, so you could probably make jackalopes.
I will. This will
I'll
be
help
my
you.
first.
Only you
above-
knew a transmutation wizard.
I will make a jackalope.
All right.
It won't have antlers. It will have a horn. Just one.
So-
single horn.
Speaking of having a plan, once we get out of this forest, do we think they're gonna like descend on us and try to like get us? Because I guess they know where we are.
I mean, we
Try
could
not
always
to disintegrate again.
Man,
I
we
hope
could always
not.
distract them. Like somebody starts a fire on the other side. They don't even have to use magic. Just use this matchbox.
man, I don't even know if I want to be in like a burning forest again. That was
Well, no, I'm saying on
not-
the other side, just light a fire and like set it up so it will hit a lot of things and just run back to us.
Yeah, it was really not useful when they did that before. Fighting in that forest was a nightmare. Couldn't see
Plus-
anything.
well.
Anyone feel
So,
sneaky?
aside from the reduced vision, I wasn't having much trouble with the burning forest personally.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not all of us were blessed with the blood of dragons.
What if? I mean, does anyone feel like they could just sneak in and cause a ruckus or some sort of distraction, like light a playground on fire in the city, and they have to send guards or somebody like look over at it, and then we just walk in?
I don't think we're going to get that far to the city. I think they're going to be waiting for us right outside this forest.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like somebody like causes a distraction at the city or somewhere like that they'll notice and like send guards or anyone over, or just distract them for like 6 seconds so we all just get the jump on them.
I don't know.
I guess
Right now, we just need to focus on
Yeah.
getting out of these woods.
I think that would be called a rabbitcorn.
Rabbit corn. I
I-
love this name. A rabbit corn.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Or Harry Corn.
Oh, Haricorn's possible too, yeah. As far as distractions go, I mean, it won't be long now before we'll be able to kind of see the edge of this forest. I could definitely sneak up, see if we can locate him before we get into visible range.
Yeah, anything works if you want to go ahead. I mean, are they looking for you?
Possibly, but that's
Uh,
fine.
But are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't mind. Joey, do I know roughly how much farther we've got to the end of the forest?
If the forest isn't magically longer than it should be topographically, you should have maybe another 3 hours of wandering before you get there.
Yeah, so when we get down to like the last hour, half hour to the edge, I'll just, pop out and sprint it head ahead and see what I can figure out.
Alrighty. So, you start heading up further and further up ahead. Nah, that's fine.
As we get closer to the edge, does the disgustingness of this forest start to subside a little, or does it stay as harsh all the way through?
It stays as harsh all the way through.
Cool. Okay.
It's like the entire forest is defiled by something. You're not sure what it is, but it's something.
Got it.
As you are venturing outwards, you can see the edge of the forest where it opens up, and you see that there appears to be some type of wintry scape in front of you. Snow falling down inside of Afterfall. It's a little strange, a little early for snow, but not terribly strange. And you see that there appears to be an encampment here. And for the first time in your life, you see something that you've only heard about in stories. Stories told to you by beings far, far older than you. You see the remains of Kutalv. I'll type that out for you. Kutalv was once the eldest Ent on the entire realm. So old and so kind that it would wander around this entire area. Within a day's journey, it could cross the entirety of Solemn, one end to the other. And it would just help people, guide people, or animals, and stop anybody from acting out against nature. However, when the forest first became as it is now, Kutalv was slowly corrupted alongside with everything, and became such a menace and so destructive that it had to be killed. The mages that managed to find a way to kill him buried him out here. But every single snowstorm, every single rainstorm, or any extreme weather would uncover the face of this Ent. And you can see his face. Once one of the sworn protectors of this realm, as old as Solemn itself, now a remnant of history, dead and defiled by everything harsh Solemn offers. You also take note of about 3 war tents surrounding his remains. Vishkana's army. But they don't seem to be able to notice you, as you are still inside of the defiled woods.
Right. That looks like some of his army.
You
I'm gonna
ran
go
up
see.
ahead, so you'll have to run back to them to tell them.
Oh, got it. And I'm invisible, by the way.
Okay.
It's one of those traits that I get.
Yeah.
Can I get close enough to peek to sort of see into tents, or are all the flaps closed?
All of the flaps are closed, and they're a good, like, 80, 90 feet
Yeah.
away from the edge of the forest.
And these are big tents because there's armies inside of them,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. You'd estimate at least 50 soldiers per tent.
Is one of them specifically fancier? That's probably where, if
Roll me a history check.
Kana was here, that would be the educated guess. All right. Click and drag roll dice.
History. Vishkana is a being that does not leave their status or availability within a region to the unknown under any circumstance. You look at each of the 3 tents, and none of these are Vishkana's tents. You are fully aware that the 3rd general does like their privacy a lot of the time and does not show off who they are, and nobody knows what the symbol of their army looks like, but all 3 of the tents are the same note.
Yeah.
And
Did you
status.
misspeak? Because we killed the 3rd general.
Oh, the 2nd. I apologize.
I'm just making sure that this wasn't that guy's army. All right.
Oh, that'd be funny.
And then, Joey, just to clear up, in the note you sent me, I was looking for the 3rd general. That's what I really want.
That was me fucking up. It was supposed to be the 2nd. They killed the 3rd a couple of sessions ago.
Yep, got it. Okay. So then I will I'm gonna take out something, little piece of paper, grab a little bit of dirt from the ground, and I'll sort of draw the symbol of whatever this tent has on it for the 2nd general's army.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get back, I'll be like, I can just say, look, the 2nd general, this is his marking. These are what are on these tents, I think. And so, there are 3 tents. There's probably 50 men in each one of them. But they can't really see us because it's on the opposite side of the resting place of Kultov. He was an ancient Fey type kind of guardian spirit who got corrupted, and then they came and killed him, or they said he was corrupted.
Fake news.
In hindsight, I don't know if I believe it, but yeah. So, 3 tents. Now the firestorm makes some sense. Anything else?
You're from around here. How loyal are these members of the armies? Like, if we were to cut the head off the snake, as it were, would they sort of scatter, or would they seek vengeance?
Making a guess, I think you're going to get a bit of both. I think out of let's say there's 100 of them, I think half might run.
Okay.
Maybe more.
It's just something to think about. We might not have to wade through all these guys if we can help it.
I could do what I was going to do to Luna's house, but just have the 2 dolls run up there and hug each other in their camp.
Well, we don't want the staff to get sucked into the astral plane.
Do you think the general's there?
Well, we don't know, and we'll never find out if he set that thing off in the middle of that camp.
I'm just saying it will definitely solve most of the problem.
But then
Or
cause
if you guys
an
could get me
additional
close.
problem in that we don't get the staff that we want.
And we don't even know if the staff is now in the astral plane versus somewhere else because the general isn't even here.
If you guys can get me close and I could borrow that non-detection ring, I could literally hollow out the ground under them and pitfall the entire camp.
Well, it's
That will take
It's
me
like-
like 10 minutes.
It's like my augment, so you'd have to like attune to it. And
Do you guys want to do this? I need somebody to keep me hidden though. Like I'd have to be not visible.
I mean,
well, nobody would be
alternatively-
able to do that because they sense the magic.
Well,
Alter-
Well, as I
alternatively-
understand, they don't want to come in this forest. So if somebody's doing it in the forest, they'll have to run out there. And if I'm hollowing out the camp, there's nowhere to run back to when the magic stops. I'll just turn into a cat or something, and hopefully I don't run into the camp looking for mice.
Alternatively, depending on how far away these tents are, I could just set them on fire.
Yeah. Does anybody have that fucking meteor thing that got us? Because it looked pretty effective.
I don't learn magic like that.
No, that's beyond me. I have
I could-
something similar.
Yeah.
I could reverse gravity. That would really fuck up their day. But actually, that would just
if you reverse gravity while they were on fire.
No, I mean just the camp in general. Like everyone.
Oh
just-
yeah, I'm saying
umbrella.
he sets the camp on fire, and then you reverse gravity. They can't put the flames out. They're just like burning and floating.
You guys
That
wanna
would
just-
suck.
You want to just blow them all up in the air, and then like I could make gravity a thing again, and then they just all die.
I mean, those are solid options.
Should we send them terms? Like I could send them a telepathy or something, like connect.
I
them
don't
out.
think they want. I mean, these guys are too used to being in charge. They
Okay, fine.
they wouldn't even if they thought they would lose. Don't think they could bring themselves to admit that there's someone here who can fuck them up.
Okay, fuck it. I guess we just everyone just light the sky on fire. I'm gonna throw everyone in the air, and we're just gonna do this, including that big ass skeleton of a tree.
Hey, I don't know, could you like animate the tree guy and make him think that it's come back to life?
I could. I was actually thinking about doing that, and that's how I was going to deliver terms if I did it through the forest. But I don't know how they'll take that. Like that's like a god coming back to life, guys. That thing's big.
I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to do? I mean,
I just want to drop a firestorm on their heads. And
Tell you what,
gravity.
I have the ability to bring that thing back and reverse gravity at the same time. God, I'm such a good wizard. Let's just do that.
You know, if you do the fire and you do the gravity and you start bringing back the creature, my God grants me blades in the sky that'll just tear up anything in a whole long space.
We're gonna blender that. Okay, you know what?
the
Casimir,
giant
Who's
sky
ready to
blender.
violate the Geneva Convention?
Casimir, what are you gonna do during this? You gotta get something in there.
I mean, I'm just going to kill them. My way's simple.
Yeah,
Even,
I
like,
mean-
be flashy. I'm just going to teleport
Do you want
around
to
and
run up
stab
there?
and
Do you
eat
wanna
them.
be in the middle of it? Do you want to be the person that walks with the white flag and terms, and then we like? reverse-
No, I mean, I don't think we need to do that.
No,
We
like
just gotta-
all this is going to
any
start
problem.
happening, and he's going to run in and just bask in the rain of blood from the
Yes.
fucking blender happening.
Does any part of me seem like a white flag?
No, but it's funny. Okay, whatever. Okay, guys, let's just
Wouldn't
count to
even
5 and
stay
do-
white for long.
Let's just count to 5 and do this.
I'm gonna cast Firestorm too, just to burn, make sure everything burns.
All
While
right,
I'm
well,
perfectly
let's-
bumping coke.
Let's move up on him then. I
So then-
guess.
Casimir, you and I probably should just hold back until the flames start to die down, and then we'll go.
Okay, I just gotta be 100
can
feet
just
away,
teleport
guys. Is that
around.
okay?
Yeah, because it's about 80 feet outside of the forest line. So
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah, that's fine
yeah,
then.
perfect.
All right.
Take your coke beforehand.
Okay, everyone, let's do a line and let's do it.
Everyone, yeah, let's do this.
Welcome to Friday.
Everyone praise the
Hoover,
coke lord.
Hoover some schneef for battle.
I get ready for battle.
Some pre-battle schneef.
I'm gonna partake because somebody talks shit about Imperial, so now I gotta do some shit that
Yeah.
is questionable.
All right. All right.
When in solemn.
Yeah.
Apparently. Now it's a dick showing contest of divinity.
Okay. I guess right after she does the coke, she's gonna count to 5 and then do reverse gravity.
All right,
And
guys.
look way above.
Drag yourselves onto this map. Actually, here. Drag yourselves onto the map that you were supposed to have a fucking battle on. Right here.
What map is this?
This is the map that you were supposed to have a battle on, but you guys are gonna fucking full nuke it. So, go ahead, put yourselves there.
How do I put myself there?
You'd
That's
be
a
all the
good
way
point.
down here.
Just grab
This
your
one
character
looks
and just.
familiar.
Yeah, it's a little. I don't have that many fucking maps. Okay.
Oh, I know. I was like, we've
And-
battled here.
And actually, you've never battled on this map. Thank you very much. You battled on this map.
Yes.
I like the snow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna have to nuke this. Anything that's
It's a whole army. What are we gonna do? Like, not.
Yeah.
I hope he hits one of us with a friggin' message again in our head.
Did I do it or no?
Yeah, I don't see anything. I think
No.
it's not opening
There's
up.
2
for me.
hedges.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry.
Here. I don't think I gave him vision because I didn't need it. When I run the games, I see everything. Vision. Night vision.
And I have the special super.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
you have bullshit vision?
He does
No.
have bullshit vision.
It's just 120 dark.
All right, now can you see?
Yep.
All right, everybody can see?
I cannot, but I don't know
You're
if I'm
not
on
on
there.
Yeah, you're not on here.
Well, you drag yourself out there.
I tried. I don't know how. Like, I don't know
Is-
how. Oh,
there.
there we are.
Everyone remember
I
your
did
full
that, and it
temp
didn't work.
HP?
Yep, everybody has their temp HPs, right?
No, I don't. I have the non-detection thing.
Oh,
instead
so you
of
don't
the-
have that. Okay.
No, I went non-detection instead of 4 temp HP. I'm sorry.
Oh, so none of y'all get that. Wow, team
No.
player over here.
I had to make some choices. You know.
Actually, 1 minute before Liara starts casting shit. Let's say 30 seconds before he starts casting shit. How many people do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. Oh, what is it? 3 to begin with, or 4 to begin with? 3. So second, third, fourth. Okay.
There we go. That's the location of the 3 tents.
Everybody has bless for 30 seconds before Liara casts. Fuck all.
Nice.
Alrighty. So everybody, you go Naruto running out there as quickly as mortally possible, thanks to your newfound hastes. As you are arriving, running up to the location. Everybody, please roll me initiative.
Oh, I didn't.
We're not opening with our moves because, like, I thought Liara
Well,
was.
this is your surprise round where you get to do all of your fancy shit. You roll initiative and then you go.
Am I not clicking the right freaking? Oh, I'm not clicking a token. That's why.
Yeah, you should click the token.
I had the tape measure on. All right. Edit that to.
Well, you can change that 4 up to a 7.
Yes, yes. That's what I plan on doing.
Looks like Reese is going first.
No, Liara is.
Well, she rolled once before that. She got a 7.
Yeah, I got a 7. I gotta edit that. It would have been good if Liara was going first because then I could lift
Yeah.
everything there, but never mind.
But now you can like set them on fire, and as they run out, like, oh my god, then all of a sudden they just start floating into the sky. I saw a
Yeah.
thing that like the most evil thing to do is to like cast prismatic wall like right above somebody and then do reverse gravity, and then like they have no control over floating up through all the prismatic walls. And then you stop the spell and they fall back through it.
That's horrible. Yeah,
That
That's
is
so
so
bad.
mean.
Insta dead.
Just yo-yo them through the fucking prismatic wall.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
And
mean,
if they don't like get turned to stone or like get banished to another realm, they're like basically fucked.
I mean, isn't that kind of like, you know, getting hit with a meteor, getting revived to like 6 HP, and then getting hitting with or the fuck that black hole thing was
I
called?
mean, it's similar, but
yeah.
really mean. Oh, these tents are spread out.
Yeah, they are. All right, Reese, you're going for first. Use your measurement tool, sir, to know exactly how far your distances are. And go ahead. Show us what you've got. You all took your bumps preemptively, so you're all under the effects of haste.
I gotta zoom out. I can't like get my distances right.
Reese, you're muted.
No, I'm just looking to see how far some of these are, so I can get these two relatively well. So I have double speed, so I'm gonna go 30 feet in the air. So 30 feet in the air, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 60 feet. Then I'm going to cast Firestorm. Basically, trying to get as much of these two tents as possible.
Alrighty. What's the range of your firestorm?
Firestorm has 150 range, and it's a series of 10 by 10 squares.
Yeah, and they have to like all be touching or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like
I'm
one
gonna
has
use
to
that
be
too.
touching another. Like there has to be like an unbroken chain at least or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 10 by 10 cubes as well.
Yeah, I'm getting them.
Okay. Just wanna let you know ahead of time.
Yeah, he's just got to put it in the whatever the dynamic lights and spells.
Yep, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place them however you see fit.
And they're dead.
And there's nobody like out of the tents right now.
No, they're all inside of them. Or, as far as you know.
Yeah, we just know that there are tents.
Oh, roll 20. Don't you dare lag out on me right now. All right, Ebriel, I'm getting yours set up. All right, they're all stacked in the same place, Ebriel.
Fuck those squares in particular.
So, Reese, as you fly out there at this incredible speed, you give out this large draconic roar as there's this large beam of flames that just erupt out from the sky and start pummeling down, striking at the ground and moving over like an airstrike across the two tents completely. All of you hear this very high-pitched whistling noise and this concussive slam as snow begins spreading this large mist all over the area from the intense heat that is being provided by you. Go ahead and roll your damage for me, please.
Yes, let me do that real quick. Oh, I just gotta roll 70-10.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it'll be 70-10 plus 1d6 plus 5.
51 points of damage.
You need to make
Alright.
a DC. Anyone in the flames has to make a DC 18 Dex save, or take half.
Well, that's a failure. Your strike goes pommeling down, and before the mist even has a chance to begin to settle. Next up, Sebastian.
I want to utilizing my spyglass to try to look around. Are people in these tents?
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage because of all of the heavy mist being thrown around everywhere.
But with my spyglass, would that give me advantage? So is it a straight roll?
Yes, it is.
All right. So perception. Trying to see, because I think this might be a trap. Trying to see where these people are. I don't have guidance, but 17.
17. As far as you can see, there does appear to be figures inside of the flames of the two tents currently struck.
Okay. Well, that was one of my actions. Or that was my hasted action, I guess.
Haste, look.
I'm like, "Ugh." I don't really know what to think about this situation, though, because I still feel like they're setting us up. So I'm going to move over here.
When we light the place on fire, do we hear any screams?
The moment of impact, you can't even hear anything except the roar of the flames yet.
And I'm going to activate my blinking augment.
Alrighty.
And I actually disappear.
Holy shit, it worked!
That's the first time ever I disappeared on the turn I
Wow!
used.
Oh my god!
I'm so
He's been
happy.
talking about that for a year.
You know, nobody believed you that it worked.
I mean, I have blinked out, but it was never like the turn where I like ran right into the like face of danger, and I was like, I'll just blink out. Next round, hopefully.
Alrighty. The army and unknown don't get a turn. Liara.
Okay. Liara looks at the situation, sees that one tent is completely going to be covered in fire and the other has a line. So she's going to cast reverse gravity in this area. It's not pinging the map for some reason. Oh, that's because I have that.
Reverse.
And I'm going to pick up these two tents. So probably from right about here, where you can get 50 feet here. Yep, 50 feet there to get the whole entirety of these two tents.
It's a 10 by 10, isn't it?
It's a 100-foot cube. It's a 100-foot cylinder going straight up, and it's 50 feet radius.
So this is half.
50-foot radius, meaning it's 100 feet long.
Yeah. I'm trying to give you the right proper size thing because we have things. Can you go from one corner, like go from the top left corner, and then measure down to the bottom right so we know we get the right size?
Left to right would be right here.
That's 100.
So right there. It's a cylinder, so it is a circle.
Yep.
It would cover everything, though. I was putting it centered here, so 50.
Well,
50 feet there, 50 feet here.
You
yeah,
fucking move it. You move it.
Can I control it?
Yes.
I don't think this is the right size because it's not.
I just asked you to measure.
I did. It's supposed to be
The
100.
diagonals are weird with the squares.
All right, right here.
I mean, you measured 100 across.
100.
But then when you're
That's
going
what
diagonally, it's like.
It's a cylinder, so that's
Yeah.
a circle.
So just center it more like over here, and you'll be good.
Yeah, we'll just
There
do
you
it like
go.
this then.
Awesome.
I mean,
You hit both of
it's
the
kind of
cubes
like
right there.
you can move to the side 5 feet, or you can move diagonally 5 feet, but it's not really diagonally 5 feet, but it is and it isn't. It's
Yeah.
It's D&D. We have imagination.
yeah, it's a lot of fuckers floating into the sky. That's what it is.
Okay. Everybody in that tent's gonna feel real light real quick. They have to make a deck save to try to grab onto something that's not floating, meaning the ground.
There's
I guess
pikes in
those
the
not-
ground.
I mean, also all non-flammable things, all flammable things that were hit by the firestorm are on fire.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah. They're on fucking fire. I
So I think all those ropes that are holding the tents down are burnt.
Oh yeah, good point. So wait, since they had tarps underneath them pinned to the ground, because that's what you do. You have a tarp underneath your tent.
oh, they can't grab anything. They're fucked.
Yeah, they hold onto the tarp and then they're floating. You just see the two burning tents lifting up into the sky and floating up into the.
It's if they
reverse
make
gravity.
their save or whatever.
There's nothing for them to hold on to.
I thought you said they're holding the tarps.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
the
it's not
tarps that
connected.
aren't attached to anything.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you could grab onto it, but that's just taking you for a ride. Oh, jeepers, guys. Jeepers.
They're like
Alright.
in the tents floating up. They're like, I think we're okay. We're still in the tent.
This is so intense, guys. Anyways. That's your turn, Liara?
I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam.
Yeah, that would be her
Teepee,
turn.
I'm a wigwam. Calm down, man. You're
Casimir.
2 tents.
How many of them is up in the air?
There's 2 tents floating in the air on fire, and there's 1 tent with no interaction so far. But you do see that Ebriel is eyeing it and is currently twiddling some coins between his fingers.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
before I ran off, I'm gonna say, I think it's a trap, and like I run off to the side and disappear.
Okay. I'll activate said
This
trap.
is too easy.
So hasted. I'll shunt 90 right into the.
Right into what?
I
Yep.
clicked away. Sorry, right into the middle.
Middle of... Put yourself where you're
The
moving.
map.
Oh, you're just going to the middle of the map. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Set off the trap.
Okay. Who's this?
We don't even know where Sebastian went. He blinked away.
It's a trap! And then blinks.
Coward.
All right, you move all the way out there in a blink of an eye, Casimir, looking around and swirling. You see the 2 tents flying in the air, and now that you're close enough into this area, what would you like to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm just trying to.
Try to what?
You muted yourself.
Yeah, every time I click off, I need to be on Zoom and like have it slided to hold in the like spacebar to talk. If I click off to go and do things, it shunts me off of it. I'm
Zoom.
looking for the general.
Okay, roll me a perception check then.
Okay. 15.
You look around and you do notice something. There's no smell of burning flesh. And you don't see anybody because the tents are completely sealed off. Not even like just tied at the doors. The doors themselves are completely closed off and sewn shut.
We just murdered a bunch of more rebels.
No, I don't think there's anyone here. Okay. Bonus action, I will rage, just because it also gets me more movement.
There are. Arar indeed. Wait, which one's that one? Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends. Oh, they take force damage as magic lashes out. God, I love that. Most fun barbarian there is.
Yeah, that's why I took it's so perfect for like him.
You didn't
Just
go
this
with the
weird
"I don't
magic.
want to die" barbarian. You went with the "Let's fucking see what happens" barbarian.
Yeah. Vampire magic, it went weird.
Yeah.
Right, so that gives me instinctive pounds, so I can move half his speed. So that's only 45 extra from that bonus action. I'm trying to look. I'm just going to go into move into one of these tents and just check it out.
Alrighty, you run over to that tent over there. You do need an attack to cut into it. It is sewn shut.
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, so you're attacking it. Give me an attack roll. Don't roll a 1.
35. To hit.
That does hit. 19 slashing damage.
Yes.
All right. You gash all the way into the tent, cutting it wide open. And when you look inside, there appears to be 2 individuals inside. Your 15 perception check you had earlier yields that this may be a trap. There is one individual sitting over at a table looking over at the gash that you've just cut through, sipping tea. Completely absent of any hair on their head or face, as they are staring over at you, looking at the flames further past you, and they just tilt their head to the side. Let me bring them over to the map. Their token is stuck underneath the tent, so until the fire goes away. Wait, you guys can see him?
I can see his name, the third general.
Yeah, I'll change it, guys. It's
like, God damn it!
I fucked up, all right.
I told you there's a clone. He's a hairless clone. He got decanted too soon.
I had intimate knowledge of him while I was grappling him, so does he look familiar?
What, this individual?
Yes.
They have similar features, but they are completely different individuals. This one's entire energy and confidence is vastly different from the third general. The third general seems like they were somebody who wanted to get down to business as efficiently as possible with their threats. This individual reminds you more of yourself, someone who wants to play with their food.
I mean, that's not going to be me anyway. Okay. So 10 feet away, I still have...
You have a lot of movement still, right?
I've got 15 feet left. So I'll move 5 feet forward, slash from the last 2, and then I'm jumping back 10 feet.
Alrighty, give me your 2 attack rolls. Uh, 17. Wait, plus 2?
Bless.
Oh yeah, you are blessed. 19. You swing the blade down, and the individual seems very nimble as they move just ever so slightly out of the way of your strike. Second attack. Your second strike, as you are going downwards and they've moved out of the way, you pivot the blade to the side and swing it very quickly, making it move so fast that they don't have time to dodge. But you notice something. That attack went through them. And they just smile at you.
No, that's what I figured. It's an illusion. 3 words.
All of you with passives of 15 or higher can hear him over the roars of the flames that are attacking the other 2 tents.
That's me.
Alrighty. Ebriel.
Well, with him saying it's a it's an illusion, I'm not going to cast Firestorm. I'm gonna keep those just in case we need them for later. You never know. With my hasted action, I am going to turn into an angel on cocaine, which sounds like a horrible thing.
Ah, sounds like a
Great.
biblical angel.
Or a great song.
Angel
Yeah.
on cocaine. I would fucking listen to that album.
Coke Angel.
I dated her once.
I wasn't planning on this.
Cure that contains the disease. Coke Angel.
That's
how many?
definitely Quiet
60?
Riot.
Maybe 20. I'm gonna move to. I got so much movement. I don't know what to do with, so I know I can move at least here. Then I'm pretty sure I'm close enough. Yep. And then I'm going to Shield of Faith Casimir.
Alrighty. Casimir, your AC goes up by 2 more.
I'm over 20.
Nice.
Like, this never
Yeah.
happens.
That's a bonus action. Okay, and then regular action. Just for the shits and giggles. Oh, I can't. Can I see inside this tent from this angle?
He cut it open from the side, so if you're over by the side, you should be able to see inside.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Alright, then I'm going to, like I said, for the shits and giggles, cast Sacred Flame on the illusion. Dex
Alrighty.
save. And it's, let's see, save.
The individual is hit by it, but the flames don't seem to interact with them at all. They seem to try to move out of the way, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay, he also takes, if it matters, 16 radiant damage.
He does not, unfortunately.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up, Hedge.
Sorry.
Keep in mind your movement speed is doubled if you did take that free dose.
Yep. I won't be moving double, but I am going to move to just slightly more. When my size increases to large, do I move faster than normal?
No, it does not.
Okay. So I move to there. I wipe ointment with glittery sparkles on my eyes and cast True Seeing on myself. And then I'm going to stop there and scan the area to see if I can, because since he said it's an illusion, I'm going to try and see if there's anybody hidden by.
Could you
That.
roll True Seeing into chat for me, please?
Gladly.
Thank you. Give your winning creature touch. Okay, out to a range of 120, so your field of view.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you look over at the third general, or the second general, god damn it, I keep making that fuck up. When you look over at that general, you see through the illusion that is sitting there easily, and you also see that there's a hand placed on its shoulder through the ethereal realm, an individual standing there who looks exactly like them.
Oh. He's there. He's just on a different. He's just reaching through the ethereal realm to be there. There's a hand. All right. I don't have anything more I can actually do. So,
Alrighty.
This round is that.
Next up, Reese.
Technically, I don't have enough passive perception to hear that it was an illusion.
But you definitely hear Hedge. He's much closer than Casimir is, inside of a tent.
Yeah, so he's mentioned an illusion and also ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Do I even have anything to? Not really. I will. 20, 25, 30, 30, 60. Trying to figure out what else I can do with haste. Dash, disengage, attack, use an object. There's nothing really can do with the haste action. I'll. I'm gonna just take the dodge action. And we done.
Alrighty. Top of the order, Sebastian.
Well, Reese was at the top of the order.
Reese just went.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. Yeah, the way that I moved everything around. Next up, Sebastian.
Yeah. So it is too easy, and the guy is in the ethereal plane. I don't really think I have anything that can do anything with that.
You blink back within 10 feet, and while you
Yep.
were in the ethereal plane, you saw him there. Remember, when you blink into the ethereal realm.
Oh shit! It's not good.
Yup. The one time it
Oh,
worked.
no.
Good thing it was a surprise round.
Son of a bitch. But there's nothing I can do to affect him because all my actions are.
On your turn, yeah. The only way it could is hold action.
Can I hold my action?
You have to get up to where he is.
Well, can I cast a spell once I'm in the ethereal realm?
Oh, absolutely. You just have to make sure you're within line of sight or within range or whatever the stipulation of
Oh,
your spell
jeez.
dictates.
That is just fucking
Three-dimensional
crazy.
fighting. This is actually 5D, right?
Yeah, this is extra planes. Well, here's a question.
Yes.
Can I call lightning in the ethereal plane? It just says a cloud appears and it has to have room to appear. It doesn't say it has to naturally be native to that thing.
Have you read anything about Spelljammer yet?
No.
Yes, you can do that.
I can call lightning in the ethereal.
Ethereal realm, yup.
Okay. Well, I guess, shit. I guess, yeah, I'll move closer. I'll be like, oh man, this is fucked. Oh man. Oh, this is really fucked.
Wait, is Blink a concentration spell?
It is and it isn't because I'm using an augment to cast it. So like the augment is concentrating on it.
Actually, it isn't. It just lasts for a minute.
Oh.
I thought I gave the right answer. Okay, thank you.
Well, when you cast concentration spells with augments, the augments concentrate on them, not you.
Yeah, but Blink is not a concentration spell. It's just the spell.
I didn't hear your answer, Joey. so
Oh,
it's-
I thought I said it. My bad.
I think I was talking over you. That's my fault.
It's cool. It happens.
Okay, so this is gonna this possibly could suck though. Because if I hold my action and don't blink, I don't get to cast the spell.
Yup.
So it's a 50-50 whether or not this is gonna work. All right, well, let's son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna hold a 5th level call lightning
So you enter into the ethereal realm.
until I blink into the ethereal realm, and then I try to hit him with it.
Alrighty.
Don't fuck me. Yes.
I can remove the army from the tracker. At this point, you see the flames have ripped apart everything inside of those 2 tents over there. And scarecrows go falling down to the ground in the shapes and silhouettes of people, even wearing commoner clothing and rebel clothing.
Why is it divine smiting? What the hell is that?
Divine Smite.
Oh, for some reason that's checked. I don't know why that's checked.
Uncheck it.
Ignore the 8 radiant, and it's just the lightning.
And they are definitely within range of that. Alrighty. So you blink over. As you appear in the ethereal realm, you throw out a large lightning storm that just appears floating around in this new territory. Something that you've never tried before, but hey, at least now you know it works.
Oh man.
Oh wait,
Did it-
you
did it
appeared
hit
and
him?
cast the spell, didn't you?
What?
How close are you?
I don't know, like 90 feet or something?
85. I have to check something. What's the range of counterspell?
60 feet.
60 feet, yep.
Okay, your spell successfully goes off. Dex save. They are definitely successful. So they take half damage.
Yep. So half of 25.
Which
Do
is
they
13.
maintain their con save to stay in the ethereal?
If it's a concentration spell, you mean?
If it is, yes.
For your sake, I'll just roll. And then you'll see. But that is a success. You know, if they have to con save for that. You know, not saying they do. Just if. Alrighty. Your storm strikes out against the individual. The army gets removed from the tracker, and now it's their turn. They will cast a 5th level Dispel Magic on your storm.
Son of a bitch. How did they know exactly what level I used?
Because they look incredibly intelligent.
Oh, they've got more than a 1-inch chain. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. And the individual smiles at you, Sebastian. If you fight me here, you're all by yourself. Why don't we all have a conversation? Maybe we can strike a deal. They wave their hand in front of them, and you see this very long black shaft staff that has this incredibly large green gem sitting at the top of it, and 2 pink ones on either side with this large circular hoop that goes around the top. Maybe we can come to a deal. And guys, I think that's where we're calling the session this week.
What? Fuck.
I had such a good plan too.
Write it down. Oh,
Yep, write it down, write it down.
Write it down.
Alrighty. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. And we'll see you all next week.